Oh, I have to go around that way. Why? Chalet. Now, why is my screen black? There we go. What's going on? Huh. I'm not quite centered. I don't care. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Listen to me. Me getting up and doing this is more than a notion. I have to tell you, you guys almost got a snow day. You guys almost got a snow day. And it took all the king's horses and all the king's men. See this? It's my favorite. I'm making myself some ginger tea. No spirits this morning. How's everybody? How's your weekend? What's going on? Who snowed in? Who cleaned up early? Who cleaned up the snow early and only to get ice water later? Come on, overachievers. Make yourselves be known. Oh, this tea is going to be so yummy. I was in here, like, Giddy will tell, good morning, Giddy. Giddy will tell you, I was in here a little before 7, very little, but I was so cold. I had to go change into my Christmas pajama pants and make sure the heat was on. And now my air conditioner, I hope it's just frozen over. When I tried to put the air conditioner on last night, yes, to prepare for the hot flashes, yep. When I tried to put it on, the motor's running, but nothing else is coming. So I don't know. I'm trying to wait to see if when the snow melts off of it, if, you know. So I just slept with the window open. It didn't do any good, I don't suppose. Right, yes. Snowed in and loving it. Oh, T. Thank you, T. T just gave me a $50 super sticker. Thank you, my friend. T is one of the original, the Miss Jones reunion when I first started this thing. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. All right, let me try and fix this thing. So I don't like when you can see the edges of things. Hold on. Bring them a little closer. Cat, what you doing back there, boy? Stay back there. You don't have to follow me everywhere I go. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's better. Well, I mean, at this point, that's as good as it's going to get before shit start falling down. So it ain't like y'all don't know I'm downstairs in the living room. Like, what are we doing? Who are we kidding? I just came in from shoveling. Right, I'm cold. It's cold. This is not normal cold, people. Garcelle, good morning. And Tracy says, I was out at 7 a.m. yesterday and then went out at midnight to clear the ice, but the plows blocked me in. What the hell? Hey, brother. Turn my camera like that. All right. Let me go back because I did a little contest this weekend. Niggas be hard-headed. I said I want the first, which I saw was Elaine, the first, the 25th, the 75th, and the 100th person to tell me the name of the song that I sung will get a Jonesy T. So everybody starts naming the song right there on Instagram. Matter of fact, let me go on Instagram so I can cuss motherfuckers out for doing that. That's just making extra work for the kids. Hold on. Because, you know, I got to go on Instagram and remind niggas. We're over here. Over here. Hold on. Oh, wish me a happy Founders Day. Jack and Jill. Happy Founders Day, Jonesy. The closest I could find to my Jack and Jill colors and stuff without putting on an actual Jack and Jill scarf, because I don't want nothing, no hair products getting on my good Jack and Jill scarves, was this beautiful scarf that my friend Georgiana Simmons gifted me. Isn't it pretty? So nice. I've been wanting to bust this out for the longest time, but I'm like, what do you wear it with? A wig? All right, hold on. Let's get these IG people in here. Because you know what it is? Probably a lot of people are home today because schools are closed. Are we really the only ones? Maybe we're the overachievers. Huh, imagine that. All right, let's see who's in this live. And I need to lift this up. There we go. Now let's watch. So Elaine, congratulations. You are the moderators. I need you guys to count the 25th person. Wow, that's a lot of work. Why do I always do this to myself? Because I don't know if there'll be a 25th person. Hi, guys. We're in the live. You got to come to YouTube. Pink Champs, the show. Come on and join us. You don't have to miss me on the radio. I'm still talking my shit. My brand of it, by the way. I got to tell you. And it's nice and juicy. So come on to YouTube at Pink Champs, the show. We are here now. We're waiting for you. Please come over. It's the only way this thing works. Come over. Thank you, Tarsha. See, I love when people cooperate and don't make a bitch early Monday morning have to fight just to prove my love. Good morning to my goddaughter. Hi, beautiful. That's Miss Juicy, a.k.a. Jen the Pen. Good morning, Garrett. Come on over to the YouTube. Come on, y'all. Come on in. And let's get this show started. We're waiting for you. If you get over here quick, I just might take down the Christmas tree before Mother's Day. Nah, I'm not even going to lie. It's not coming down before Mother's Day. Birthday Club NYC, good morning. Come on over to, thank you, Giddy. Let me pin it. Come on over to YouTube so we can get this thing going. And then we can get back to our snow blowing. Good morning, moderators. Good morning, Jonesies, Grownsies. Elaine, congratulations. You won a Jonesy tea. We had a little contest going this weekend. It started on Instagram. It pays off on the YouTube channel or the Facebook channel. You had to identify a song I sang. But come on over, please. Come on over to the YouTube because this doesn't count. It's only 12 of you in here. Come on, please. And like and subscribe when you get here. Please. Come on. Get you some show. Some show so I can stop having to look over here and I can just look right here. Look, this is an Odyssey coffee mug. See how grown I is? No, that's because I couldn't find a clean mug. And when that got here, I had to clean it for poison. What? Stop. Yeah, Elaine, you told me you were supposed to be leaving for Antigua. Flights canceled. At least we get you here. But I know you're mad. You should have gotten out. Did you know it was going to snow? Was that why you were going? Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim, for your lovely donation. Good morning, great experience. Good morning, Christina. Right. I hope everybody's safe and warm, too. So, look, we knew about this. Did it come as hard as you thought it was? Did the snow come down? Buddy, come on over to the YouTube. That's my friend Buddy from Intro. Come on over to the YouTube channel, Buddy. I'm trying to get everybody to come on over here. We're doing the show on here. So right now I'm going between you guys and you guys. If you come over to YouTube at Pink Champs, the channel, That's where we are every Monday through Thursday. Thanks, Buddy's coming in. Maybe we can get Buddy to come up on camera. I don't owe nobody no dates. Nope. I don't got them problems. No connections. No commitments. None of that. No got an answer to. No, let me call this nigga before the end of the night. Nope, none of that. Those days are over. Yadra, I'm in my studio. Come on over, guys. Hello, Russell family. That's my BC family, Bergen Catholic. Oh, my son went to, hi, Carmen. Happy belated Founders Day. That's Delta Girl. Shakai Clothing. I know I have something you'd be interested in. It's a feature here on the Jonesy Show, which is brought to you by the Scarlet Reserve Room, which is a dispensary in Englishtown, New Jersey, that delivers, by the way. Shout out to Will Rivera and everybody working over there. Please clip that. And if you want your business highlighted on Jonesy in the Morning, or you can come on, have an interview, make a connection. We'll do some placement of your logo and your banner so you can get your stuff further out there. It's called Local Love. How you loving locally? You're going to come to Philadelphia so we can eat cheesesteaks and some good duck and rice in Chinatown. Who is that? I love duck, but I don't fuck with rice. Yes, Carmen. Yay. The excellence continues. Cheers. It's ginger tea. Come on in, people. Leave here and come to YouTube. Just like you would hit a regular app, just hit the YouTube app and type in Pink Champs the Show. Hey, Lenore. Hi, Lala. Good morning to you and Happy New Year. Can I still say that? It's too late, right? But if it's someone you haven't spoken to since the last year, you get one shot and then you got to move it on. All right, I'm trying to wait for everybody to get in here. And while I'm doing that, let me copy the link so I can send it to a Check for Life. Hold on. See, just that fast. I like copy and pasting because last week when Flip came up here and I texted him the thing, the reason he couldn't get on and was making a whole big thing is because I missed a letter. If you miss one letter on this, obviously you guys know this. Good morning, Melba Moore. Good morning, people. Come on, join us on the YouTube page so we can get the show started. Just go to YouTube, hit your YouTube app, and type in at Pink Champs the Show, please. Let me get his. Sit down, cat. Go sit down somewhere. Go back to sleep. I don't even know why you're still up. I mean, why you're up. Come on over. The live's going to end soon. I've got to shut it down so you guys can come on over to the YouTube so the numbers can add up. Please come to YouTube at Pink Champs, the show. Please. I love that you're here, but I want you over here at the YouTube. Please, thank you. Come on over. Come on over. The live's about to end. Come on over to the YouTube page so we can get the show started. And when you get in, please like the page and subscribe if you have not. Thank you. Hold on. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay. And let me thank you, Carmen. I see you put a message. I think you put a message in the thing. I need Ron P's email too. Let me see. I do this before, but my computer always updates overnight and then it changes the link. Oh, maybe I could send it to him in Messenger. Let's see. Nah, I don't trust it. No, that's not working. Never mind that. Did anybody actually go out and play in the snow yesterday? Oh, Tyrone, you don't have to miss me on the radio because you can come on over. It's just a different platform. Same content. Just come on over to YouTube. We're doing it now. And this way you get to see me. It's at, just hit the YouTube app and come to Pink Champs, the channel Pink Champs. Everybody, tell everybody, come on over to the Pink Champ channel. We're about to shut it down on IG right now. Good morning, Dr. Shanette. All right, while I'm here, I might as well just go on ahead. Doing all of this, asking people at the last minute for their email addresses, right? Stupid. Just stupid. Wasting time. You got to get up early to do a shortcut. Obviously. Like my... Hold on. Oh, wait. Back. Come on, people. Let's get that up to 100 so we can start. Even a certified hoe don't move for less than 100. I'm just saying. I'm just a saying. you hoeing. We're not. That's the point. Hold on, I'm cleaning my glasses. I feel like, should we even be on today? Isn't today like a day to catch up on our sleep day? Asking for a friend. Should we even be on today? I really didn't have a choice, right? Because I need you guys to believe that I'm here every Monday through Thursday. So I had no choice. You guys did. So thank you for choosing me. I like to be chosen. I like to be choosed. How you choose it? So stupid. Yeah, hold on. Let me clean these glasses. So I'm very excited. I have some exciting news. Che went to a football camp this weekend. It was a last minute camp too. He got MVP of the whole thing. I have to admit, when they started naming names and I didn't hear his, I started preparing the speech for the drive home. Do you do that? Do you do that with your kids or your grandkids? And then if you do it, well, first I want to know, do you do that or is that just me? As the protector, I'm going to shut down the IG. Everybody come on over to Pink Champs on Instagram. Pink Champs on YouTube. My bad. I'm shutting down Instagram and bringing it over here. Every morning we're over here. That's much better. That's so much better. Please come over to YouTube. Right? So I was prepared when I didn't hear the name. I was prepared for the speech. And Christina Mitchell, I think you are the 25th one. Thank you. So now you want a t-shirt. Kim, can you write these names down for me, please? And email them to me later so I don't have to stop. Thank you, Christina. Thank you for paying attention. Christina Mitchell and Elaine are the first two winners of the What Song Is This challenge that I did over the weekend. You had to be the first, the 25th. I start this show at 7 a.m. Thank you. Come on over. Come on. Come on. I feel like I'm cheating. Are you cheating? Are you accusing me of cheating? Now I'm hot. I went and put on long pajama pants, turned the heat up, and now I'm hot flashing. No, this is just hot. So yeah, the banner's always acting up. The banner's always acting up. So are you familiar with, hi, Asia. Good morning. Dwayne Brown, good morning. Michael Jones Jr., good morning. And thank you so much for your generous suggestion. Natalie, good morning. Be careful. I don't want you falling or catching a heart attack from shoveling. It's 4 a.m. in Portland. Woo! Well, I'm glad to have you here still. Oh, Tay Jones just did 12 hours of overnight. Thank you for popping in. You are entitled to that nap. Wait, somebody else gave me a big super. Oh, T. Did you give me another? Is that the same one? I don't care. I just love it. And I'm glad you're here. Hi, Garcelle. All right, I'm slow in the scroll. Wait, I'm trying to get to the new comments. Delana, I did see a piece of Evelyn Lozada's podcast with the game, but I'm not about to take Evelyn Lozada seriously as an interviewer, as a podcaster. You're just a chick with lots of scandal and bad decisions. I can't support that. Hi, Goddess. Wow, Grayson did 32 hours. Wow. Y'all be getting it. Hi, Nashai. Good morning. Right, we need 5 more people to start the show. So if you please come over from Instagram, there's 10 of you on Instagram. Bring it over to YouTube, the Pink Champ Show. We can get the show started. Hi, Tamiko. Good morning. Hi, Mobetta. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. We just need 5 people to come from here. DJ Black Magic, come on over to the Pink Champ. Uh-oh, now we need 8. Oh, I forgot. He's dealing with all that snow at the airport. No, don't even worry about it. I'll figure out a sports report. I know I can. Yesterday was a big game, I think. I saw Cardi B screaming, "We going to the Super Bowl. We going to the Super Bowl." But yeah, get that snow off the planes. You have such an important job. Be careful and try to stay warm. That was Ron. Ron don't have time for us no more. Aww. I'm going to ask him to, just one more person and we can start the show. I'm going to ask him to find his replacement. Because I know what it is. And it's nothing personal. He's at work. And it's snowing. He works at the airport. All right, we got 100 people. We're starting the show. Come on over to YouTube if you want to be a part of it.
Hey, Jonesy. Yeah. Got 2 late, let's take for me.
Hey, Ryan Lane, let's get it.
So real. It's Jonesy in the morning. It's Jonesy. We're shade and laughter.
With the shade and the laughter meet. Jonesy in the morning.
All right, I made a mistake this weekend and put Punk Champs. That was so funny. All right, so I posted it on Instagram. Thank you guys. Oh, now we're over 100. Okay, so welcome. This is our new home. Jonesy in the Morning, brought to you by ScarletReserveRoom.com, dispensary in Englishtown, New Jersey, that delivers, right? And Nationwide Bus Charter. Hi, Nick. Hi, Isabella, who is part of the dance team at Iona College. And we love their support. We love the fact that they continue to stick with Jonesy. And then I realized, it doesn't matter where I am. It's the brand that counts. How you branded. So, Ron just showed me a picture. Y'all want to see this? This is craziness. All that damn snow. I believe you. You still need to find me I'm gonna let you find me your replacement or your fill-in. Because I think yesterday was a big football game. Oh, you said you'll send it to me. Okay. Because you could just voice note it the night before and send it over and I just play it. I'm just saying. Hey, people, come on in. Welcome. We're glad you could join us. Welcome. So my son, I was saying, Che did a football camp this weekend, and I was preparing when they started at the end of the camp, they start giving out the awards for the best this, the best that. And when I didn't hear his name and the friend that he invited to the camp, I heard the friend name get named for the position that Che plays. So then the initial conversation that I was preparing for the ride home shifted. It was about to shift to and stop inviting people to the party. Because I'm not saying that he ain't your friend, but we don't need to be crowd in the territory. Was that bitchy of me? Is that bad parenting? No, was that bad humaning? I'll wait. Hi, Mama Flip. Please tell me, was that being would that have been teaching the wrong lesson if I had said that? I don't know. I'm gonna bring Terrence up. Good morning. Would that have
Good
been
word.
what I just said?
I was just thinking about that. It's tough because there's two angles you could take. I get it, and I'm with you. Like, you know what? Like, I want my son to shine, but also if it doesn't push him to be better, nothing will. You know, like, you want to surround him with people that are gonna make him better and push him to be
Right.
better. And
Iron
there has to be
sharpens
that,
iron.
yeah, there has to be that drive in him. Like, I brought this dude. Nah, I'm being a gym harder. I'm gonna work harder. Like that's what I would hope would happen for him, and that may be one of the best things to happen to him for that to happen. And it wouldn't have happened if that guy wasn't there.
Well, and here's the thing. I'm glad that the little boy won something
Yeah.
because he didn't know about it. And he's been working really hard. Like him and Shay have been friends since freshman year.
Mhm.
And then the boy left. The boy had been telling Shay since sophomore year, you should leave Bergen if you're trying to be seen. Because Bergen is known to have his favorites. And the boy left. He was about it. And so they remain friends, even though Shay no longer goes there. He no longer goes there. They remain friends, and he's like a good friend. He teaches. He's a chef. He used to be on Food Network, like a young kid.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right, got his shit together. Like, so he has been teaching my son how to cook healthy.
Look at
That's
that's
why I'm
beautiful.
like, he's a good friend to have because he wants my kid to win, whether it benefits himself or not.
And that's what you want. He has to have people around him like that.
Yeah, but fuck that. No, I'm kidding. So fortunately, I didn't have to have either conversation because when they named the last MVP of the whole program, it was Che
Okay. There you go. Of the whole thing.
of the
Wow,
whole
he crushed
thing.
it like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
dope. See,
And Che's so humble.
that was a good setup, Jones. You set it up nicely. That was nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Terrence Bradford,
Well,
our friend this morning from A Check for Life. I asked him to check in because we need to know what's going on.
yes. So on Friday, thank you by the way for coming on. On Friday, we did our top 8. We came down from we had like thousands of applications. We had hundreds of people that actually showed up to the actual casting calls. We dwindled that down to the top 50, and then now we have the actual 8 that are going to compete for the $100,000 financial makeover.
So Tati's not going to be on the show?
Tati, she didn't get the votes.
You guys, you failed me.
She didn't get the votes. We debated. Everybody like loved Tati, loved her energy. But yeah, unfortunately, she didn't get the votes. So, but my commitment that I made on the show is I'm going to try to help everybody set something up for themselves where everybody gets a check for life. So my goal is to have all 50 have a check for life. The challenge is I don't have the money to give everybody the 5 Gs that it takes to get started. So I'm going to work with people to start saving and putting into accounts. There's a few banks that I'm going to be working with that they'll be able to start opening the account, saving towards that account, and then building up so that they can get their check for life accounts. So my commitment is within the next 12 months, hopefully all 50 or pretty close to all my 50 will have a check for life. So at least I know no matter what, none of those people will ever run out of money.
Yeah. And Chase Bank is good for that. They always trying to get the Black community.
I actually know Jamie Dimon. So I'm trying to see. Well, Chase is one of the people I'm trying to see where we can get going.
Okay. Chase and Wells, but
I don't know much about Wells. Is Wells a good bank?
Not at all. But they always trying to do something with the black dollar. So it's time to tap them back for how they always tapping and scamming and scheming with us.
Okay.
How you Ponzi in? But so look, Check for Life is a TV show that's going to be on where you get to see people compete for a check for life. They get a check for the rest of their life. So hopefully when we get the network information and he's ready to give that to us, will all tune in and support
Yes, that'll be big.
because he has a component in there that you can win from home as well.
So, yeah, it's so what's great about the show. I was explaining to a friend of mine that I haven't spoken to in a while. I was in the gym yesterday. Jonesy, I'm trying to lose weight before we start filming because you know how
Very important. Very important.
add some weight to you. So I was in the gym and I was talking to my friend Todd, and he was like, tell me a little bit more about the show. How's it working? I was like, well, my favorite part about the show is what's called the viewers jackpot.
Mm-hmm.
And so what happens is I'm on this mission to try to help at least 1 million people have these Check for Life accounts, right, where they never run out of money, right? In essence, creating their own self-funded pension, like a pension for themselves, right?
Yeah.
So when you open an account with me, when you open a Check for Life account, we're going to give you a Check for Life number. So you'll have your own account with New York Life that I'm working with for the actual account. So that's like the big company that I'm working with, like New York Life is the company. So everybody knows this isn't a Terrence Bradford. This isn't a Terrence Bradford thing. You're not giving me any money. It's going to be a contract between you and New York Life. I'm just kind of the middleman that's helping you establish it, but it's between you and New York Life. So every time you send in money, it's going to New York Life. Has nothing to do with me. So once you have that account open, right, we're going to give you a Check for Life number. When you watch the show, which will come out late summer, early fall, so that's why you want to get your account open before then, right? You got to get your account open before then because all the numbers for the accounts that we open are going to go into a bin. And the winner of each episode will pull out a number. So let's say, Jonesy, we opened an account for you this week, right? And then we gave you a number was, 457, right? And in August, September, you're watching the show. You're like, oh, I'm going to turn on Terrence show. You're watching the show. And, the winner of the episode, we say, all right, pull out your viewers jackpot number now. He goes in and they pull out 457. You're like, oh, shoot, that's my number. Please call this 1-800 number. So then you call the 1-800 number. Hi, my name is Jonesy. We verify you, blah, 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 blah. We send you 2 G's to your Check for Life account, right? So that's why you have to have it established. But here's the even better part. Let's say you're out at a fancy dinner at a chop house and you forgot to watch the episode, Jonesy. And we called your number and you don't reach out to us within 24 hours. That $2,000 rolls over to the next week. And so the winner for the next week could get $4,000.
Okay.
And if 2 people miss it, the next person's going to get 6. Like it rolls over. So you're going to want to tune in so you don't miss your money.
Right.
But if other people don't tune in and miss out and increase their financial literacy through the show, right? That's what the show's about. If other people miss out, somebody else is going to benefit big. So I know people are going to be pulling like, don't watch the show, don't watch the show. Like, no, we want everyone to watch.
That's some Jonesy stuff.
But that's how we're going to do it because, the mission of the show, there's 8 people that are on the show, right? Each one of those people are getting a Check for Life account. We're funding for them. But my mission is 1 million. So I have 999,992 people that I have to go and help in addition to that, right?
And maybe some rappers. Because you know what? I was getting ready to ask you if you could help the artists that, they never set up proper pensions or never informed us of what those pension deductions were when we were on our record labels and stuff. And some people didn't keep it going. So now a lot of artists don't have health insurance. I mean, they might have Obamacare now, but
right,
just not set up financially.
I was thinking about that, Josie. I mean, pretty much you are connected to everybody, right? Everybody knows you. You've been in this industry for a couple of decades. So you're well connected, know everybody. You would know like the artists that are out there that maybe at one time was popping. They was getting show money. They was getting, royalty money. They were getting all this. And then, how the industry, especially rappers, as you age, things aren't, as kind to you, right? And so that money is no longer coming in. And then they're trying to struggle and figure out, all right, how do I have income come in? They're doing different things, maybe on social media, trying to earn some money, things of that nature. Imagine they had a Check for Life, an account they open instead of that. Because I saw, I grew up in that whole 90s, hip hop, all these rappers, the big chains and the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis and all that. Right. And then you look today and what they got. Right. Imagine they had taken 100, 200, $300,000 that they were spending on all that stuff and put it in a Check for Life account, and then now turned it on. They would get no. They would never run out of money. It's similar to what they did for Allen Iverson, his friends. I don't know if you ever, his friends, when he got his big money, his friend said, I don't know which friend it was a group of them or just one, whoever that person was, he needs to hug them every day because they set him up and said, listen, if you blow everything else, which you did, you're going to get this when you turn, I think his age was either 40, 45 years old. It's going to turn, I think he's getting like $200,000 or $300,000 a year for the rest of his life. Like it'll never run out. That's what I'm trying to set up for people. So I would, if you know singers, rappers, managers, anybody in the industry that may be watching this and saying, damn, what am I going to do when the dance stops, when the music stops, when like all that stops and you're trying to figure out, all right, what am I, you're going to call Terrence Bradford. You're going to reach out on www.checkforlife.com. You're going to set an appointment. We're going to open your account. It's only 5 G's to get it open for yourself. You can keep funding it up to like $10 million. And the great thing, Jonesy, there's no guesswork. They send you a statement. Every time you add money.
They've got questions. Wait, love this concept. How do we set up the NYL account? Is there a minimum age to set up the account for Check for Life? Good question.
Very good question. There is, depending on whether you're doing what's called a qualified account or a non-qualified account. So a qualified account would be like an IRA, traditional Roth, something like that. If you're establishing it under that type of account, the minimum age is 18. If you are establishing it in a non-qualified account, like a regular banking account or something like that you're opening it up with, then the minimum age, they call it 0. So you can literally open it for a baby if you want. I'm guessing most people are going to be 18 and over. So the answer is, as long as you're 18 and over, you can do it.
Okay, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
I see something that says lack of, yes, they have, a lot of people have lack of investment management.
I mean, it was a lack of a lot of stuff back then. You were just happy to be getting a chance. And we hadn't seen kids our age get opportunities to be on TV and make records and do that stuff. So we weren't rattling the cage. We were just getting in where we fit in. And we were always saying, oh, we'll circle back to that. Oh, that ain't going to happen to me. Oh, I'm going to blow. I'm going to be all right for the rest of my life.
I think if any of those people's friends, family, anybody, reach out to Jonesy. She'll put you in contact with me. And you don't have to, like, literally, I do free consultations. I don't charge anybody anything. And you don't actually, if you decide to do, you don't pay me anyway. There's no charge to the client to open an account at all. Like, it costs you nothing to open the account. But if you just want to sit and say, all right, well, if I got $50,000 and I put it in, I'm 47 now and I'm going to take it out in the next, 10 years at 57. How much would I get? I call New York Life. Here's his name, date of birth, boom, 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 boom. Send me an illustration. They send an illustration. There's no guesswork. They tell you exactly to the penny what you're going to get. And then every time you add new money, they send you a new statement to the penny what you're going to get. That's
no, it's not Chase. We don't know if this is Chase. I had just thrown Chase out there because I said I've seen them sponsor other Black geared shows. That's why I said Chase. We don't give them.
Yeah, no, Chase actually are no. If you have a Chase bank account already, you can use that account to fund this, but this isn't a Chase affiliated type product or anything like that. I'm actually working with a couple of other banks and federal credit unions that I hope will come on board and they're going to become like brand sponsors. That'll help you open accounts, free bank accounts that you can open up, no minimums, things of that nature, so you can do it. But the main thing is, for those artists or just the regular people out there, if you work in a 9 to 5 every day, because I've been having recent conversations with people, and the first question I ask them is, do you have a pension? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's great. How's your pension work? Well, it's my 401k working. I'm like, no. That's not a pension. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, that's a 401k. A 401k is just what they call a defined contribution plan. It's an IRS code, right? And the IRS is under 401k, and it stipulates how the tax treatment will be for that type of account for corporations and stuff like that, right? That's just an asset. Like, you putting money in, and then your company says, hey, thanks for putting money in. We're going to match you up to like 6% or whatever. And then you build that up over time. And then when you retire, your company says, hey, congratulations. Here's a new watch. Here's some chocolate cake. Thank you for your work all these 30 years. Good luck in your retirement.
And everybody get back to your desk.
Right? And then you take that. Here's the scary proposition, Jonesy. Let's say you have somebody who's 55 years old and they save $500,000. right, in their 401k or IRA or Chase Bank account or Wells Fargo account, whatever it is. They were disciplined and saved up $500,000 and they're 55 years old. Let's say 60. And they say, all right, now I'm going to retire. I have this $500,000, which for a lot of people is a lot of money, right? Then you say, all right, well, I'm retired now, I'm 55, and I need to let this money to last me until I'm at least 85, right? Hopefully, God willing, I live till 85. That's 30 years. $500,000 divided by 30 years is $16,000 a year, which is $1,384 a month. That's what they would have to spend disciplined, like literally to the dollar. If they spend more than that, they'll run out of money early. Can you imagine what things are costing now, what it'll cost 30 years from now? And trying to spend $1,300 a month? I have a decent 401k. I wish I also had a program like this, but I'm wondering if there are any benefits to do this. Yes.
Because she's 59.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. If you're 59 years old and you have 5 G's, let's say outside of your 401k, and you open this up, when you retire, you can roll over that money from your 401k into this, and it'll pay you, not if you want to roll over all of it or a portion of it. I would not recommend all of it because you're going to need some discretionary money, but you can roll over a portion of it, and you'll know you're going to never run out of money. The benefit of this, and I want to make this clear for everyone watching, the benefit of this is it's not designed to make you rich. All right. I need you guys to understand this is not what Terrence Bradford does. I do not try to make you rich. I want to make it so that you don't go broke. That's what this product will do for you. That's what this program will do for you. You'll never go broke. You'll never run out of money. Now, how much that money is will be determined by you, how much you put in, but you'll never run out of money. So that's what I need people to understand. If you're trying to get rich, I have friends that can, do manage money and things of that nature, put you in the stock market and try to grow your money, but you're going to take on risks with that, but they can absolutely do that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to set you up where you could have peace of mind in retirement and know no matter what, I'm getting this check and it's never, ever going to run out. Please make this very clear. I like what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you got a cosign.
Yes. Thank you very much. Make sure you
The Roth.
So the Roth IRA, and I don't want to tell me if I'm talking too much, Jonesy. You know how I can do it sometimes.
No, I like this. Go. You're giving
Okay.
them the information.
So there's 2 types of IRAs. There's the OG IRA, which is the traditional one. This is what they came out with, I think, in the 60s or so. That was the one where you could put in money, it let you take a deduction from your taxes, but your money would grow tax deferred inside of that account. And then when you retire, you pull the money out and it's taxed you as ordinary income. But while your money was growing, right? So you put in $2,000 years ago, it used to be like $2,000. Now you can put in like $5,000, $7,000. But you put in the money, you buy a mutual fund inside of the account or a stock or a bond or whatever it was. You try to grow that money over time. And while it was growing, you weren't paying any taxes on it, which is what they call tax deferred because you're deferring the taxes till later. And that was the original OG IRA. Everyone used to have those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then in 1997 or so, there was a senator, I forget his first name, but his last name was Roth. And he came up with this idea and he said, you know what? We had these IRAs, and some people don't even take the deduction. They don't need the deduction. Deduction is not that big, right? It may not be effective. But how about if we let them do the exact same thing, put the money in, let it be tax deferred? They don't get the deduction, but when they pull the money out, it's tax free, federally tax free. When he did that, it revolutionized the game because now it's basically saying, if you save $1 million or $500,000, 100, whatever it is, and you start pulling that money out of your Roth IRA, you don't pay taxes on it. It's tax-free, which is huge. So that changed the game. That was around 1997, 1998 when I joined the business in 1996. I remember that. That was where everybody was going crazy over that. So those are the 2 different types of IRAs. And the traditional one doesn't have like income limits or anything like that, but you get the tax deduction. The Roth, you can only make a certain amount. You can't go over a certain amount that you make. Otherwise, you won't qualify for it. So millionaires, I think with millionaires, they don't allow you because you make too much money. So it's made for more middle class people. But in either case, whether you have either IRA account, you can open the Check for Life account in either of those accounts or the non-IRA accounts. But the main thing is set something up for yourself and know for yourself, for your kids, for your auntie, for your uncle, your grandma, never run out of money. I got to reach 1 million people. I got to help 1 million people. That's my goal. And so it all starts with, little ones along the way. And you can add money as much as you want. I think it's like between 3 and 10 million if you want to add money to it. How does this work in terms of tax responsibility? Are these funds protected from tax deduction? Oh, very good question. So if you have it in a Roth IRA, the money that you're receiving from the Roth IRA will be federally tax-free. If you have it in a qualified account, when you receive it, it's considered ordinary income, just like you would out of your regular IRA account anyway. It's where you have what's called the non-qualified accounts. Like if you had it in a regular Chase or Wells bank account, checking account, the money's coming from there, right? It's what's called non-qualified. A portion of your money is taxable that you're receiving, and a portion is tax-free, because in essence, it's kind of a return of your money. So let's say, just to make the math simple, let's say your payment was $100 a month. This was called an exclusion ratio, without getting very complicated. Because when you put in your money, they're paying you your money back plus a little bit of interest and stuff like that. But the beautiful thing is they pay your money back, and then you're going to reach a threshold where your money's been paid back to you, and then you're spending their money, right? And so a portion of your money is taxable. So out of that 100, you may have, $60 that's taxable and $40 that's tax-free. But in a non-qualified account, a portion of your money will be tax-free. And so the question I get sometimes is, well, Terrence, I put this money in, it's paying me, $1,200, but I'm having to pay taxes on it. And I'm like, so you're upset that you have to pay taxes on forever income? I'm sorry, my bad. You can be mad. You can be mad at me. I'll take that. I'll take that L. Yeah, you're gonna get paid forever till you die, literally till you take your last breath, and you got to pay taxes on it. I apologize. Sorry.
This is a check for life. acheckforlife.com. If people want to reach you and ask more questions offline, how can they do that?
They go right to acheckforlife.com. There's a big green flashing button that says, I want a check for life. So they click on that. They set an appointment with me, and then you set an appointment. We talk. I do like Zoom meetings. I can do phone calls, whatever you like. You can also reach me at 844-CK for life, 254-5433, CK, the number 4 life. So you can reach me that way also. But yeah, let's sit, let's talk, let's chat it up, figure out. The main thing you're going to want to, find out, if you don't have the asset, let me know so we can put together a program for you to build up the 5,000. Mm-hmm. If you have it, get it started so we can get you the Check for Life number so you're qualified for the viewers jackpot. That viewers jackpot, Jonesy, I think is going to be huge with the TV show.
Yeah, absolutely.
People
All
are
right.
going to and win.
You'll come back and we'll talk as the show develops.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm trying to figure out a way to squeeze myself in there somehow. I'll let you know when I figure it out.
Yes, please let me know.
Yeah.
And if any of your entertainer friends reach out, tell them, you have my direct number. Tell them let's sit, let's talk. So we can. I will. Because that peace of mind.
I've got to find a way to approach them without insulting them, because niggas be sensitive. But I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yes, and you have that best interest at heart. Hopefully they'll know that you have that best interest at heart.
Yeah. Thank you for coming back, and we'll
Absolutely.
See you
Thanks for having me.
Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Everybody.
Tell Che congratulations on the MVP.
You'll probably speak to him before I do. That boy been trading and earning, and he's Che's consultant. He's my kid's financial consultant too. He directs them with whatever that stuff is called.
And I want to see some video. Did you take any video from the camp?
I did.
Ooh, you gonna share or no?
I'm not.
Okay.
Mom's not allowed, because mom is. You're doing too much. It was one camp, like bruh. But he's on Twitter. I think he posted it on Twitter.
Okay.
Che_Patrick_. So you can go there and look.
Che_Patrick_. Okay.
All right. Thanks,
Good to see you. Thank you.
Same here. Bye.
Bye.
acheckforlife.com, people. acheckforlife.com. Now we're going to get into these scores. Wrong. Cleaning the Plain P. Last night was the big game. The Patriots and the Seahawks. The final was the Seahawks won 31-10. Wait. The Patriots and the Seahawks are going to be fighting each other in the Super Bowl. Playing each other in the Super Bowl. The Patriots beat the Broncos 10-7. And the Seahawks bodied the Rams. Not really. It was only like a 4 point difference. But they're going to meet each other. And he said, congratulations to the New England Patriots and to the Seattle Seahawks for winning their conference championships. That's what it's called. The New England Patriots will be playing the Seattle Seahawks in Super Bowl 60 Sunday, February 8th. This was a big win for New England star wide receiver Stephon Diggs. That's why she was there. Stupid. Didn't he just tell you to his face that there's another girl pregnant with twins by him? You just got through your 6-month appointment, and he already got twins on the way. All right, I'm going to need y'all to not distract this nigga. He's coming off of an ACL injury that ended his season last year when he was with the Houston Texans, who then traded him to the Patriots. A lot of people thought he was done and his career was over, but now here he is heading to the Super Bowl. The Patriots already have 6 Super Bowl wins. The Seahawks only have 1. Does anybody care? Yay, no? Any Patriot fans in here? Congratulations. Any Seahawk fans in here? Congratulations. Yeah, no, I don't give a damn. It's just the juice of it all for me. Cardi there and all the other non-baby moms there. I cannot. Me and my Eagles took care of our business last year. We already got our ring. So the rest of y'all can have at it. I just want to see a good game. But you know, it's all rigged. It's all rigged. Mike Sean, when he first started saying it, I didn't believe it. But then he started pointing out things that wouldn't happen unless they already knew the refs were going to do this. The betting was going on. How did this one know to bet this on that? And as more and more stories came out, it became obvious. And I was like, but why do people still bet then? I guess that's just the addiction of it all. It is all rigged, but then why are we making appointments to watch? For the commercials, says Jonesy. Okay. So, Evelyn Lozado was on a podcast, maybe her podcast. I saw a clip. That's all I saw. Her daughter, who has a baby by the game, which was messy because Evelyn was supposed to be such good friends with the game's Tiffany, the almost wife. And now your daughter is having his baby. That is the real meaning of a check for life. That is the ghetto check for life, ladies and gentlemen. So they're asking him questions, and the question of him being a felon comes up. And his baby mom, Evelyn's daughter, was like, "You're a felon? I didn't know." Giddy, you have something to say? You said no? So I see you shaking your head in the galley, and I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. These are a part of the qualifying questions. And I'm not saying that the game being a felon disqualifies him from her. Because who the fuck are you? She said it like she didn't know. She said, what? You're a felon? And again, that's public record. It doesn't necessarily disqualify somebody from moving on with their life, making some better decisions, and changing the course, right? Here's my thing. For this shit to play out on TV and you look like a dumbass bitch, you should have jumped in and acted like you knew and it didn't matter because he's good to you and people have a chance to change their lives. That would have been, in my opinion, that would have been more redeemable on TV, dummy, than to play dumb. How she ain't know? How does she not know? With all the information out there. This is not like you got to go in an encyclopedia and search up the game. Felon. Because nobody has the F and the G encyclopedia anyway. You always had to borrow that from a neighbor. If you know, you know. I'm not getting into all of that. But, I mean, and a lot of people would still have, would still have gone ahead and had a relationship with somebody that's a felon and be okay. I don't think that, especially the way the law is rigged and you can get a record just by taking a plea because you don't have a good lawyer, you don't have the resources to fight your truth, you wind up with the label of a felon. He did some things. He's in a gang. He's the game. That's a different podcast with all the women drinking wine too, telling her what she wants. No, it was just her. What I saw was her mother, and the game. That's the podcast I saw. We're not about to debate. But was there more to that conversation that you guys want to share? Because I just feel like even if you don't know, act like you did. Plus, she was giving Jennifer Williams hell for her husband being a scammer and a felon. And there you have it. Nicole Best, thank you. Thank you, Grayson. Thank you. I appreciate that. How you sleep with someone and have a baby and not know their criminal record? What we doing now? Yep. How you screwing? Yeah. And it's not like she would say, all right, I need you to pull out. That's Evelyn's child. We know what it is. A check for life. A checkforlife.com. Evelyn gonna make sure you get it. Because she done worked that coochie like in 18 different directions and walked away with the billionaire baseball. That man lost his career behind, lost his career behind being associated with her mess, lost his focus and everything. And she walked away with a check for life. That little baby boy of hers, a check for life. And then when he makes it to the baseball league, because I hear he's really good, another check for life. That's what they're cooking over there in the Lozada household. And I don't care if you see this episode and be like, who the fuck that bitch? I don't care. I'm saying what I'm saying. Just, I hope you ask the other question. Because prep can't save everybody. Didn't know he still had a career. He still works. He absolutely has a career. That song, that one song, Hate It or Love It, and there's more. But yeah, he works overseas all the time. Fuck around, stop asking questions, and wind up with bad batter. I know it's awkward, especially after you've fallen in lust, to circle back and then have the conversation. But at some point, that bad batter, if you know, you know. All right, so that's the Evelyn Lozada story. There was another person killed in Minneapolis over the weekend, and there's so many videos surfacing that are showing the ICE agent with the gun to this man's head. That for the government to claim that there was no, that he was, that he had a fully loaded magazine in his gun, which means he had intent to go there and shoot. There is no way. We are in the twilight fucking zone because he had a license to carry. So how do you? They lie. They've been lying. And part of the problem is when they started lying 4 years ago, nobody wanted to call him a liar. It was like, oh, that's a harsh word. And look where we are now. It's sad. It's disgusting. Is nobody going to stop this? And then I heard there were 7 Democrats that voted to renew the ICE budget because the funding ran out or was about to run out on the 30th. So they had to vote to either shut it down and not give them any more money or renew it. And 7 Democrats pushed the vote through. Let's make sure we vote them out in the primaries. And if anybody has the names, until I can get a little research department going here. A few more months, we'll be a full rolling show. But yeah. Thoughts, opinions, Hi, Trini Gal. Good morning. The fact that they can just snatch up citizens, and my friends are saying, have a copy of your passport or get one of those passport cards. I don't even know if that matters. Seven Democrats in the House that voted to send the budget forward. It's now with the Senate, and they have already said they're not going to agree to that funding. Thank you. Thank you. There is an adult in the room. Thank you for that information. But we still need to primary the hell out of the seven Dems that went to move it forward. Because all that is if I vote for this to go forward, you're gonna give me that letter of recommendation for my son to get the job in your company, or you gonna give me this if I give you that. That's all it is. Shit that benefits them on a personal level. This is why the Dems and the Republicans both are crooked. Neither of them are you and I. So them little labels, them fake labels, party labels, don't mean shit. Click. And some were Black and Hispanic. Well, it looked like I could tell a little Latino eye. I could tell a little Latino eye over that mask. It looked like it was a Latino that killed that man. And the qualifications to be an ICE agent are so relaxed and so kind of non-existent because there's no checking. Somebody on social media said they went in, had just finished smoking weed, have been drinking purposely just to see if they would get hired. And they did. So you got criminals, druggies, addicts running around with masks and guns. It's the Wild Wild West. All we can do is hunker down, stay low. But the true rub for me is this been happening. We've been telling you this has been happening to Black people for forever. This is what we've been living with forever. And you want us to what? Forget about slavery. Stop discussing racism. So the 92% that I am is sitting my Black ass down and asking, do anybody want something from the store? I got to go reheat my tea anyway. Y'all want something? I'll be right back because this don't make no sense. Shoot, I'll be right back. Kitty, hit that promo.
Hey, Jonesy. Yeah. Got 2 late last tape for me.
Hey, Ryan Lane, let's get it.
So real. It's Jonesy in the morning. It's Jonesy. We're shade and laughter.
With the shade and the laughter me. Jonesy in the morning.
I like that bell. Oh my God. She ain't know he was a felon. Patriots and the Seahawks. Mass Latinos running around killing white boys. If I ain't see it for myself, I wouldn't have believed it. All right, so I have upgraded. Look. But we ain't trying to give no plugs for free. But it's espresso, right? It'll wake me up. It's a martini, and it's not even noon. Huh. What does Trump have over these people? I don't know. How can you sensibly be of Hispanic heritage or ethnicity and be down with that? I don't understand. Laura Gillen from New York is one of the politicians from New York. Okay, remember that name. Laura Gillen. to primary her ass out. People, you know what the other problem is? What's the number of people that just the 36 million people that decide, the young generation that decided they weren't going to vote at all? That's part of the problem. And I wonder, did we, as the first generation of young adults to actually be able to make a coin and create real wealth for our families in the 90s, right? Did we make our kids so comfortable and give them such a false sense of reality that they feel they have the luxury to not vote, to not participate? Is this what, did we create this? Right. And they want us, the administration wants us to believe that we're not seeing what the fuck we're seeing. The reality is Elon Musk messed with those voting machines. But if everybody, hi Shantae, but if everybody had come out and done their part and voted. I saw a video with a Spanish woman. No, was she Spanish or was she Indianish? I don't know, but she wasn't a white woman, nor was she a black woman. And she had it out for Kamala. That is why. It was just as simple as that. She didn't like how Kamala talked or looked or something. She voted for Trump. And they showed the video. This was from years ago. I mean, from when the election was taking place. I'd like to circle back and see her now. I billboard for Donald Trump. Remember her? Remember that woman singing with that salsa band? I billboard for Donald Trump. They got her husband, her son, her brother, everybody. But keep on singing. Asia to the rescue. Here go all the names. Kim, can you do something with this? With these list of names so that we always have it and we can go back to it? Because this is my part. This is how I can help. We ain't going to forget. Like 9/11, never forget. Bam. Whoop, there it is. Never forget. Thank you, Grayson, for another donation. I'm a registered independent. Yeah. Look. That's where my integrity lies, because I know better. But then they always fumble it too, and then your vote winds up being wasted. I don't know. At this point, it doesn't matter whether you're a Dem or a GOP. It's about humanity. Thank you. Thank you. Because they grabbing everybody. But then what do we do when we only have a two-party system that is... Yep. You're right. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but I'm tired of these laid back Dems acting like they don't know what to do or what to tell us to do. Yep, he laughed right in their faces. They all voted for him, the Latinos, especially the Cubans down in Florida who want to think they're white. Now he's breaking up their families. Destabilizing. Is it racist for me to say? Is it racist for, if you got to ask, it probably is. All right, never mind. Never mind. Let me just sip my little drink. No, I was going to say that I feel like Latino families usually have a strong connection, and he's breaking those families up. Then I was going to say, was that by design, or does he not care? He's just trying to make good on his promise to deport. ICE was implemented for a reason, and they're not getting rid of it for that same reason if they don't want it. They have the power to shut down the agency. They do. And Kristi Noem, she's going straight to hell. She's going so straight to hell. I mean, I'll probably meet her there. But I'm just saying, my shit ain't nowhere on the level of hers. You like the lime one? I have to try. But I don't like margarita. One of the keys is to hold all elected officials accountable. Call them, send them letters, meet with them directly. Also vote local and meet with those officials. The only official, I'm bad at this, that I meet locally usually is never mine. And the only time I see mine is when I need my notary to be renewed. But that's the start. And I'm getting deported for being a Black American. Yeah, that's next. And they think it's okay. Did you see the white woman they found behind the Somalian alleged Somalian scam that supposedly triggered all of the, which they was going after Somalians anyway. They too stood up there voting for Donald Trump, thinking that you different and that they see you as different. They see that skin and you in. Oh boy. Yeah, they bragged about it in our faces. And he's threatening to do it again. More better radio. Yeah, it's just, if this isn't enough, the way the world is going, or this country is being run, it's going to take years to get us up and out. To make us consider moving internationally, I don't want to spend the rest of my days, however long or short that may be, having to hide and keep my head down because I'm afraid that I'm going to get ran up on, or my kids are going to get ran up on. I don't want to live the rest like that. Are trains running today? I don't think New Jersey Transit is. I have a few African friends who voted for him and said they would never put a woman in office. Oh, so it was that. Okay. How's this working out for your friends? Yep. Project 2025. We tried to tell them. So let me tell you about Grayson. This is what I love about being over here in a grown space. I have been talking about local love, which is where we're going to celebrate and promote businesses and make connections with services that you guys might be looking for. What we used to do, how we had Black Wall Street way back, not that far back, but earlier on in life. And this is my way of connecting you with people that you come in contact with, because you guys are always here, and maybe entertaining their businesses and then providing services for you. Grayson is about it. Grayson reached out right after, was it Tuesday's show or Wednesday's show, and said, I would like to be down. What do I have to do? So as a result, we went back and forth, and he's going to be our first local love. So I look forward to promoting your business and getting all up in your pockets and finding out the tea of what you're doing, how you came up with the business idea. And you guys can do that as well. All you have to do is email me at bookingjonesy@gmail.com, and I'll have my team tell you how you can be featured on Local Love. No, thank you. Thank you. I look forward to getting your information. Who wants to play All Up in Your Pockets today? We need a contestant. I will send you the link. Come on, it's a snow day. It's an anything goes day. Who wants to play All Up in Your Pockets? All you got to do is come up. I'm going to ask you about your job, how long you've been there, what's your lifestyle like. Y'all remember All Up in Your Pockets? I created that. Actually, I didn't create that. It was named something else, and I put a twist on it. Always. Don't all speak at once. Just throw a rag on your head like I did. Get your ass up on the stage, and let's go. You guys remember Lawyer Bay from last week? The attorney from Texas that came on and gave us some entertainment news and broke it down legally. She's coming back. She'll be back this week. T, you ready to come up? Okay. All you got to do is do I have your number? Put your email address in the chat for me. Yay, my friend T Coppage. We used to be on the phone late at night. He shared his trauma. I share my childhood trauma. We be on the live. Y'all would come in and hear us in the middle of sharing the trauma. Y'all would join in with y'all trauma. And then we all hug, cry, play music, sing, get through it together. You said what happened to Vintage? Vintage says she can't commit to all the days. And Vintage wasn't following the rules. Vintage needed less responsibility. And I respect people that know what they are built for. She's still here, moderating. Oh, Tracy, yep. Bam. Tracy's number 75. With the y'all forgot the contest. So Tracy, give your information to, I have your information. Kim, can you make sure that I have Tracy's name added to the list of winners who identified correctly the song? No, the love don't change. The love for Vintage doesn't change. Vintage stepped up early. Vintage was a carryover from the block, actually. She is definitely a Jonesy's Gronesy. But Vintage is grown and got her own shit going on in the morning. I never front on Vintage. Her son goes to my school. Kim's Gems. No, Kim. Now you got, if she's 75, why would you got to wait 25 more people? Shut up, TE Networks. Shut your damn mouth. I'm still here. Everyone is biased. Y'all gotta just don't like my bias. I'm still around. Yes, Chip this. It is a snow day. Yeah, did you guys think there was gonna be a show day? Hi, Joe. Good morning. Come on, Marky. Yes, Marky J in the building. That is my Marky. You see the makeup that I'm trying to do? I need your help. Marky J is my makeup artist from Pix 11. Well, he's not from Pix 11, but he's the one that was beating my face for the gods on Pix 11. Yes, and I saw you doing my girlfriend tweet. And I saw you, obviously, doing other people that I don't know, but they look like people that we're going to know. Marky, nothing is like your face beat. Nothing. But when we start shooting the show, and I think I should use you for, if you're available, for Pink Champs too. Do I give my email now on YouTube to receive my winnings? No, you email me at Booking Jonesy. If you won a t-shirt and you want to skip the Kim step, just please email me. Because it's only 3 of y'all right now. Tracy, Elaine, and you, Christina. Yes, Marky J, we are. And he still be styling me. He helped me pick out my outfit for my Jack and Jill luncheon this Saturday coming. I always go to them before I make a purchase of any kind for wardrobe. So there's one more winner. So yeah, the email address is right there, bookandjonesy@gmail.com. Kim had announced Jovan as a winner early in the chat. That wasn't the name. I don't think that was the name. Thank you, Roderick, for that. I don't remember Jovan as the winner. I don't remember that. But y'all know my memory. But the good thing is I'll go back and watch this episode to verify. Because if that's the case, then that means Tracy is the 100th winner. All right. We're not getting into this. So Tracy, you're winner 100. We're moving on. I'll be singing on Instagram again with another contest song tonight for tomorrow. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to convert you people from Instagram to getting used to coming to YouTube. Grayson, slowly, very slowly. How you said that? All right, Kim says she sent me the winners, so let's lock that out. Thank you all for participating. There's more winning. Also, the shipment of t-shirts, the first shipment of t-shirts went out officially. Some of you, though, asked for sizes I do not have. Double XLs were not in the initial run. So I put in an order. The order will be delivered to tomorrow or the day after. So I'll make the second shipment go out this Friday. And for those of you that ordered more than one thing, I sent your one thing if I had that size and left you a personal note cussing you out for making me have to pay extra postage for your second thing that I'm waiting for. Why am I cussing you out when I'm short on stock? It don't make a difference because I did it. It's coming. I'm honorable, and I thank you for the support. This is the merch. This is the t-shirt. This is that clock that be ringing at the end of the promo. And this is the Pink Champs merch. These are the hoodies. I have to go up on the price because I have to tell you the shipping took it down to where I'm only making like $1.50. $1.50. And it's okay. I'll take the hit the first time. So we got to go up on the hoodies, and we probably should go up on the tees. Right, exactly. Thank you, Grayson. Making me repeat myself. Hi, Guiding You Transportation. Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I swear it was going to be a snow day for all. It was going giddy. Was it not going to be a snow day? Until you said, I think the show is too new to be doing that. I think. He said it the gentlest of ways. Because y'all know I was in my cups last night like everybody else. Y'all was watching that game. I was watching Doc. All right, can I just say something? I can't do his and hers. No shade, because I can tell it is a great series, but I keep falling asleep at the same point. And it's not the liquor, and it ain't the heated blanket. It's not. It's not. Because how come I stayed away for Doc? Kind of. Maybe. But I stayed awake longer. So I don't know. For whatever reason, I keep getting to that same point in episode 1 where he tells the ex-wife, your mother was walking down the street naked. How you be about it? How you Erykah Badu? Remember she did that video? I wasn't on the radio in New York at that point. I was in Philly. Remember she did that? Anyway, I keep falling asleep at the same point on his and hers. So I'm moving on. And I found Doc. And I love Doc. Have y'all seen Doc? What's up, Doc? I know it's good. I know Seneca says his and hers was good. I know. And it's an ongoing series. But why I can't get over the hump? Y'all got to help me. Grayson, just email me because I can't take orders right now. If you email me your orders for your merch, put the size, I need your address. I don't like having to circle back saying I didn't get an address. And you got to Zelle the money, but I got to raise the price. The hoodie got to go to 40 to make sense. Because he's charging me, wait, if you guys don't believe me. So for a 2XL, he's charging me $22 to make it. The shipping is no less than 10, and that's not even priority. That's regular, $10. So that's already 32. If I charge you 35, should I be happy with $3? Is that worth it? Are you buying me lunch? I'm saying, let's make a deal. Let's talk it through. 45 on the hoodies. Is that fair? Got to be 50 plus like everybody else's hoodies, right? Although I'll say this, these hoodies are not heavyweight. If this was a heavyweight hoodie like Supreme hoodies, I would gladly say 50. This ain't heavyweight. So I feel comfortable with at least like 45. You said don't forget Che's feet. Child. You know Che left me in the lurch. He was like, what? I have to train. I have a camp tomorrow. What do you want? I don't understand. Don't you want me to win? I can't be going to the post store. I was like, never mind, Che. Because you did sit here and agree to take this job, but you could earn some money. He sat here on the YouTube and agreed. And then when it came time to put the rubber to the road, he was like, what? But look, he did his thing at the camp on Saturday. One of the coaches took Che's phone from him to put his phone number in it. So that was dope. I'm like, that's a very encouraging sign. And I always tell my child, I know you get caught up watching all these kids get offers and this and that. Some of them ain't even real offers. But you can only go to one school. So while your friends, everybody thinks it's, oh, I got an offer from here. I got 15 offers. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. You have to up the price, Jonesy, 44 to 45. All right. So we'll do 45 for the hoodies. But I'm like, look at it from this way. Let's not go for the school that wants us. Let's make a list of schools that we want for reasons even outside of football. Because if you decide to have a change of heart, you're stuck at the school. So, right, many of the offers are thank you, Mr. Glass. Did you see Che's huddle on TikTok? I'm not reposting his film. I'm glad I took it, though. And look, a lot of y'all were judging me earlier when I said when his friend won the award for best linebacker. And I was like, I've got to prepare a conversation for Che on the ride home, right? I had still taken video of the little boy, too. So I took video of Che and the little boy because little boy's parents weren't there because they're older now. Like, you know what I mean? He drove himself in his $200,000 car. And I didn't charge him. So that shows the pureness of my heart. The other side of it is I'm still a competitive Scorpio. So, I is who I is. But I love their friendship. Like I said, he brings gifts to Che. And Che gave him a pair of cleats to wear that morning. I was like, why you got brand new cleats that you ain't even wear on the steps? He was like, oh, because so-and-so was coming to pick him up. He didn't have. That's real friendship. Che don't have a jealous bone in his body or a envious bone in his body, but that's also they too young. They haven't really been jaded and betrayed on that level yet. That's why I step in. Yes, Dion, I cuss people out and deflect all the time, Dion. You've been around long enough to know me. Dion. Right. People are paying agents to give them fake. That I know. And they act like the other coaches don't know that the offers they were getting were fake. So my thing is, if you have kids that are in the same boat, that are looking at other kids beside them and around them getting all these offers, bring your child back down by saying, we're not doing this now, these pop-ups. No, you're not. Giddy, I just got a pop-up asking me to either reinstall this or uninstall it. I hit uninstall. Yep. I'm not doing nothing unless I'm encouraged to by you. Trying to mess up my morning show. Who sent you? What is it? Hey, skip me. Do a package deal for the t-shirts, for the merch. All right. So what would the package deal be? If you get the Pink Champ hoodie and you want a t-shirt, because that added weight to the the shipping too. Those packages with the t-shirt and hoodie came up to $13 to ship. And I'm not trying to get rich. I just want you, I get rich by you wearing my shit. Like now you're like a marketer for me. Do you know what I mean? And I realize that. I recognize that. Microsoft will love your perspective. Then bitch, send me a sticker. Like T did. Where's T? Did he ever send his email address? Kim, did T ever send his email address? No, we got all the college camps already laid out. But what we don't want to do is just pop up. So we're like, so he already did 2 junior days at the end of last year. I mean, I swear it was like the first day that he was eligible to get phone calls. Both these schools were on the line. And I was like, because they're Ivies. And with the Ivies, you know, you got to send a transcript over first before they even start engaging because they're not even fucking around. He's like, Mom, I need my transcript. I sent it over. And then he did the junior days. So we got some things in the works. But again, we're picking schools that are a fit for him beyond and outside of sports. Because what I don't want is my kid to be one of those adults that the only conversation that they can have with you at the bar is, you know, I used to play ball in college, right? I don't want my kids being that. I do not want that. I want him to be able to talk about a plethora of things. And I want him to experience the college experience. I remember going to Syracuse and we never saw our football players. Even off season, the only way I saw them is because I took a class with them called Basic Conditioning. That shit whooped my ass. And the only reason me and my girlfriend signed up for it is because we was trying to find husbands. True. It was her idea, but it wasn't a bad one. I wound up making a lot of football player friends, which now I call them and they give me advice for Che, but I digress. You never saw the athletes. So they're always sequestered off. Even in study hours, they have their own place to study together. I want him to not rush through high school because you look into college, you camping and training, and that's all you're doing. High school's supposed to be fun. High school's supposed to be the last chance you get to really fuck up and then not count on your record. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, he's very self-aware. Thank you, Trini Gal. I'm his agent by default. Yeah. Yes, please spread the word about Jonesy in the morning here. He didn't send his email address. Oh, let me see if he sent it to the email. All 3 items for 100 is a great package, and you might make 30 off the deal. So that is this t-shirt, the hoodie, and a Pink Champs tee. Is that the package? Let me see if T put his email in the thing. Nope. 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 Yeah, we don't pop up. We respond to invitations. We got a few more, but we're not going to do, you know, you learn. It's so sad. The first child of anybody always gets all the hard knocks. The baby and the ones that follow, they win because they learn. So when I first started taking Jalen to the camps, first of all, we were late. I didn't know that they were spring camps, and his classmates didn't tell him. They just came back boasting of offers. And when we went in the summer, it was mostly offers, but there were a couple of camps that he just wanted to go to that were big mega camps. And I learned they have to eat certain things and have certain things depending on how long they're going to be out there in that heat. It's a science to this shit. And I learned about the wrestling world. I learned that what to have, what to drink, how long to drink, what to drink, not before you weigh in, after you weigh in, before you. That's a whole nother thing. And it's too early for that shit. Because sometimes you have to check in at 6 a.m. and at 4 a.m., I'm barely even wanting to open my eyes and climb out of bed, much less trying to figure out what protein to put in and what drinks is going to make you do this and that. But there is science to it. And those kids that don't have families invested and paying attention and doing their part to make it easier for the kid to just go and shine, I respect those kids that much more. I was one of those kids. My mother she didn't drive. My dad was at work. So every talent show, I took myself there. I didn't have a voice coach. Yeah, I went to music and art, but that wasn't necessarily individual training. And the songs we were singing were Italian arias and German shit. They wasn't letting you bust out Stephanie Mills, If I Was Your Woman. So I feel like I was self-made. And so I respect kids that just be showing up and don't care. They're not going to let none of the, but I don't have, but I didn't bring, they go. That's why when Jay invited his friend, I said, now that's a good friend to have because he's pouring back into you in ways that he can. Do Ivies have great teams? The Ivies do have great teams, and you get those great connects. Connects for life. Checks for life and connects for life. Every Ivy is recruiting my son. Good for him. Good for him. Hi, Mrs. Falk. Hi. Talking about Che. He got MVP at this football camp he did this weekend. But he's very understated. He's like, please don't tell people. Don't make this no big deal. Like, please stop. Because he knows how his mother is. And y'all know I don't be knowing what's going on and be excited over everything. And half the time, I don't know what's good and not good, so I just shut the fuck up. But when I saw him running with the boy, all right, this sounds so stupid. I guess they were running plays. The boy back there threw the football for the other boy to run and catch. And Che was running right alongside of him and knocked the boy down and knocked the ball out. And I didn't know if that was good, if that was a foul, if that was, I don't know, until he did like this. Then I was like, go, Che. That's how I knew it was a good thing. He did the JJ. Thank you, Grayson. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's all. That's what we're talking about. All right, so that's the package. We'll make it. We'll get a Pink Champ t-shirt, a hoodie, a Pink Champ hoodie, and the Jonesy in the Morning, or a Jonesy in the Morning tee, a Jonesy in the Morning hoodie, and a Pink Champ. Whatever it is 2 t-shirts and a hoodie. If you did 2 hoodies and a t-shirt, because that's more shipping. I need a merch perch. I can't. Like the live, please. I think I got 2 likes. This is Falk. Yep, you know how it is. The youngest benefits from the mistakes of the oldest. $80 for that. All right. So if you get $85, 2 t-shirts and a hoodie is $100. This and the Pink Champ t-shirt and a hoodie. It could be the Pink Champ hoodie or this hoodie is $100. Jonesy in the Morning hoodie and a Pink Champs tee. Yep. And we sold out of the Pink Champs tee at 90s Girls in Atlanta. All right, that's good. $100. Yep. $100 for the 3. And if you get 2 hoodies and a tee, I'll just add $10. That's $110. I'll have a price sheet. Kim, can you develop a price sheet? Good morning, people coming on in. Right? Y'all found us. This is where we be now from 7 to 10. where our grown conversation can be appreciated and regurgitated. And this portion of Jonesy in the Morning is brought to you by Scarlet Reserve Room, the dispensary in Englishtown, New Jersey, on Hamilton Street. Shout out to Will. Tell him Jonesy sent you, and they deliver. And the Jonesy in the Morning hoodie, 2 hoodies and a t-shirt should be $125. I said $110. What y'all think? This is too much. The store is closed. We're out of business. I'm gonna make a sign, an out of business sign, because this is wearing my nerves. Out of business. We are out of business with the merch. Is that backwards? Like speaking of the backwards sign. So the people that were watching me from Instagram, the sign is not backwards to them. We actually have two signs. One is the straight way and one was backwards. 2 hoodies and 1 t-shirt. 2 hoodies and 1 t-shirt is $110. 2 t-shirts and 1 hoodie is $100. Yeah, Dion, he did the thing. Oh, you want to be all my pocket? Okay. Greatson. Okay. We're going to play. All right, hold on. I'm about to send you the link, Grayson. All right, I just sent you the link. We're about to play all up in. How much for 2 pink champ shirts? Hold on. What size? 125 would include shipping. Yes, just get you tranquil. Thank you. Just get into it. No, but you know what it says. In a minute, it will be probably on the floor. And it'll just be my fucking window. 2 shirts is $50. But that's bringing, the t-shirts are $15 each. So that's $30. And the shipping for 2 t-shirts is going to be $13. So that's $40. So I get $10 off 2 shirts. So $5 a shirt. I could be okay with that. I'm not trying to get rich. Like I said, I'm trying to be smart and have you guys marketing me. Hey, Sean Harvey. Good morning. All right. Our contestant this morning for All Up in Your Pockets is coming to the stage. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm great. Thank you for volunteering because T was supposed to do it, and I don't know what happened to him, but glad to have you here.
Glad to be here.
So the premise of the game, people, for those of you that never experienced All Up in Your Pockets that I've been doing for the last 3 years while I was at the block, is we bring somebody up, we ask them a bunch of questions about their job, and obviously they tell us what it is they do. And the person that comes closest to guessing their salary wins some Jonesy merch. Hey. Or some Scarlet Reserve Room merch. Hey. Right? So this morning's contestant is Mr. Grayson. Hey, Grayson.
Hey, Jonesy.
Wave to the people. Are you ready for All Up in Your Pockets? All right. Ready. So what is it that you do?
I work in hospitality. I do a multiple things in a hotel.
All right. So wait, let me stop you.
Go ahead.
Figure out which, because I know you got a lot of stuff going just based on the conversations you've been having with my team. Figure out which one that you feel comfortable divulging, and then talk.
Yeah, I'm an open book. I can give anything.
Because I don't want them all. Because then I don't. Because the bottom line is I want to win. So,
I'll I'm at work now, so I'll divulge the one that I'm.
Do it
So
now. Okay.
yeah, so
Obviously,
I
you can
work
play
in
on the phone.
hospitality. So I basically answer the phones for the hotel, and then when there's overtime, I go up to the front desk. So both a little jack of all trades type thing.
So somebody's ringing the bell. You bullshitting with Jonesy. I love it, but it's real. Someone needs towels or a toothbrush, and you're here with us. I love it. How long have you been doing that?
Ooh, I'm going this year, 17 years.
Nice. And does this require a college degree?
It's a trade. You don't unless you want to be in management. No, but it's not necessarily. No,
So you apply and they train you for the position?
we have a union who trains you for the position. It's really
How long is training?
it could go anywhere from like they normally give you a probational period like 3 months.
Okay. And how long are your days?
8 hours. We do 40-hour work weeks.
You have a 1 hour lunch?
I have no lunch.
Hello.
No
you-
lunch.
Do you choose that or that's just what it is?
I choose to not have a lunch. Yeah.
Are you in the break room right now?
I'm in my office. Sorry, it's a little loud.
No, it's fine. That's interesting to me. I'm trying to hear what she's talking about.
That's my boss, my general manager.
See, this is what I mean when I say the fish rots from the head down. She don't give a fuck that he's on the phone playing with us. I love it. Okay, so look, are you in a senior level of the hospitality?
No, I'm in the union. No, none of that.
Okay. And how much vacation time do you get?
It depends on how many union contracts. So it depends on how the farther you go. So right now, I've been with the union since 2011, so I get 3 weeks.
3 weeks vacation. We're talking to Grayson. For those of y'all just chiming in, we're playing All Up in Your Pockets. He works hospitality at a hotel. He's been there for 17 years. Union keeps coming up. So this must be a union heavy job. Before you guess salaries, people, ask more questions.
Good morning.
Somebody asked, wait, hold on. Can you work overtime?
Yeah. That 32-hour stretch, I was doing overtime this weekend.
Oh, right. He just did that. 32 hours, duh. Wow. Okay. Is this a salary or hourly?
Hourly.
Hourly. What kind of car you drive?
Oh, I have a modest car. I don't drive, but I get driven. Honda.
Is that part of the package?
No, it's not part of
Okay. Okay.
I just pay for a car that I don't have a license to, but I'm on the note.
Okay.
A 2017 Honda Pilot Elite. Nothing.
Okay. You seem to me like you're a good saver.
For the most part, I have investments. I have stocks. I have investments. Yeah.
Do you have children?
3 through a previous marriage. Not,
How old?
Stepchildren. But I consider them mine, not biologically.
Okay. Do you still participate and take care of them financially?
Of course. Yeah, of course.
What ages are they?
18. One turned 18 this past December, 14 and 11.
What day in December?
Who?
The 18-year-old.
Oh no, this past September. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I turned. My birthday is in December. My apologies.
No, it's fine. What day is your birthday? This is totally off the whole all of your pockets. I'm
24. The 24th.
Christmas Eve. I think you told me that you get cheated.
I get cheated. Yeah.
Yeah, we had this conversation. So, do you own or rent?
Rent.
All right, hospitality. 17 years you've been there. You just got off of 32 hours of overtime. It's an hourly job. 3 kids. Do you vacation?
I did. I tried to do it every other year. And this past year, I did do it because My daughter graduated from high school, so we did a big trip for her graduation.
Okay. Do you have health benefits?
Oh, through the union, yes.
Does overtime get included in your salary?
Of course, yes.
Do you have a pension? And what state do you work in?
Work in New York City, and New York State. The pension, yes, I do have. And as for the health benefits, we directly don't pay for it outright. It doesn't come out of our check, but the hotel blindly pays for it. Yes.
All right. So you're saving. And they were covering the whole family?
$5 copay. I had somebody. I was in the hospital, and one time, long story short, my youngest son was in the hospital years ago, and he was like, the person from the hospital was like, "What do you do?" He was like, "I never seen no $5 copay in my life." He was like, "What do you do? What do you?" I said, "I work in hospitality in the city." And he was like, "Keep that job."
Yeah, truly. And now, especially. Keisha wants to know, are market raises in the union contract?
Our contract is about to expire this June, but yes. So we will be either going on strike or it will be renewed. But yes, we get raises, but I hopefully in the new contract that's upcoming, inflation will be based on the raises, the new contract. Because right now the raises are not as significant with everything that's going on.
Right, with the rates and the tariffs.
Mm-hmm.
Can you work in other locations for overtime as well?
I can go to my union. Yes, I can go to my union and request substitute work. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to. Are y'all hiring? Shut, Elaine. Stop. Get out of here, Elaine. Shut up. They want to know how much your monthly rent is.
Right now, because it just went up. It's gonna go up this May. I think May. It's $2,750.
And where do you live?
Jersey City.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is that for a 1-bedroom?
No, 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Now I need to know how you live at. And where you live at. Mr. Glass, we about to transfer to prep. All right. So look, for those of you just tuning in, we're playing All Up in Your Pockets with Mr. Grayson. He works in the hospitality business in New York City. He's been there for 17 years. He does lots of overtime. He gets paid by the hour. His rent is $2,750. He has 3 stepchildren, 18, 14, and 11. They just took a big vacation, but he drives a modest car, a 2017 Honda Pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, because that's room for the. See, people think that just because you have modest cars that you can't afford bigger ones, but I like having something that fits the lifestyle.
Correct.
That's smart because the kids.
I don't need Spreewells like in the back of the day rims. I just need something point A, point B, and it can fit the groceries. That's it.
Right. And the equipment for the kids and their sports and their friends. And if they fuck it up, we're not spazzing out because we're like, oh, it's not going to cost that much to replace or repair. I get it. That's grown folk stuff. All right. So right now, I'm not looking at any past salary guesses that you guys have put in the chat. Now it's time to place your guesses.
Let's see what they put.
How much does Mr. Grayson make? Let's go. And the 3 closest get prizes. Ski says 105. Miss Falk said, wait a minute now. Wait now. I'm losing the. Damn it, y'all. What the hell? What the Zelly? All right, wait.
I wish it was 52 an hour. Hopefully in the next contract, I see comment.
Wait, it's going too fast. wait, y'all know I'm not tech. Tracy says 99. All right, wait. Help me, Giddy. Why I can't go back? Okay, Ski says 105. Mrs. Falk says 82K. Mrs. Falk is Che's former middle school teacher. Everybody say hi to Mrs. Falk.
I'm Mrs. Falk.
In here is Brenna T. Mom. She says 82,000. I love Miss Falk. She's been riding with me since I got back on radio. He works in New York City. Ms. Elena says 75K. Kim from Harlem says 95K. Kim, I don't know if you can be in the thing. Kim, you're the moderator. Kim. Garcelle says 90. I'm only taking 10 guesses. Jawan says 75. Dwayne Brown, who I met at Skylark. Hey, Dwayne, hey. Says 115. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more guesses. Hummingbird says 100K. I know there's an easier way to do this, but work with me. Tracy says 99. And the last guess, Mo Betta says 73. 73K. Hold on 1 second. Mr. Grayson,
Jonesy.
can you please tell us what your salary is?
Drum roll.
I just gave it to you. You can't hear it?
Oh no, I didn't. Maybe
Okay,
when
you're
I
up
watch
there.
it back. Yeah, you getting good with this though.
Thank you.
Last year, just between all my WT, 182.
Nobody wins. Actually, Dwayne wins. Dwayne.
What Dwayne
Yes.
said?
115.
No, but Ralph just said 130.
Yeah, but it came after the first 10.
Oh, okay.
Giddy can't win because Giddy is staff.
What did he say?
He knows. He said one. No, that's his name, Ralph.
Oh, that was
That's
Giddy.
Ralph. Yeah. Ralph Giddens is Giddy. DJ Giddy. So congratulate. Wow, nice. Congratulations, Dwayne. Dwayne Brown came closest to the salary of a hospitality employee in the business for 17 years in New York City. How many years you have to put in to retire?
2 seconds. Chris, how many years we gotta do? 25? But we got we have to meet the age requirement too, right? It's an age requirement, which I don't like. I wish we, and hopefully in the next contract year for the pension.
It's 40.
It's 40 years?
What?
It's not like 25 like the police?
No, that's early. I think
Yeah, we got to get that. I've talked to my union. In the next contract, I hope we get like the
40 and
police.
65 age.
Yeah, and then you have to hit 60 for you have to do 40 years and 65 as of now. But I hope the next contract it's at least 25. I shouldn't be working in a hotel answering the phone at 80.
Slow down, hold down.
Yeah.
You got a good thing going.
Yeah, but I eventually want to retire, Jonesy. I don't want to
I know, but
answering nobody hotel phone at no 65, 70.
I mean, it's not such a bad gig. It's not like it's heavy labor, right?
When I worked the desk, yeah.
How are you when you work the desk? Are you one of those matter of facts and don't care about all your backstory, all your problems, like the rules?
No,
of the room?
it's hospitality. So I'll just give a little backstory. My first director in the first hotel I worked in, she said, you leave your problems at the door. The guest problems are not your problem. So so anything that I'm going through, that's why I try to get to work as early as possible. I sip a cup of tea, 30 minutes, mentally prepare yourself because you're dealing with a lot of personality. So I'm not going to give anybody a pissy attitude, even though they're being combative with me. Even over the phone, we call it smiling over the phone. I'm not going to, do that to people. People paying good money, especially in the city, to stay at a 4, which I work at a 4 or 5 star hotels. So yeah, I'm not gonna give up my ass to kiss or whatever. I just get a manager. That's what we doing in the union environment.
So, what is the most challenging situation you've been placed in at the front as a front desker?
When a room is not ready and guaranteed check-in is at 4 and it's past 4 p.m. and that room is not ready, so now you scrambling and you giving out drinks to the bar and you buying time and stuff like that, because at least for the hotel that I work of and most of the big brands, they have these loyalty programs where you have the top tier people can have late checkouts and stuff like that, and that cause operational problems for the incoming people who are trying to come and check in at the guaranteed time. And so yeah, that's it's a lot of pressure, but you
always
just go ahead.
No, I felt like that was always unfair. Like you're getting less than a day. Like you can't check in until 4, and then you want me out by 11. That's not even a full 24 hours.
So sometimes I work with the people, especially if not. There's been some people who have checked in much later than the time that they're supposed to. So I'll push it on the back end if they want to. I'll work with the people. I give a lot of people options and choices. I'm like, look, let me give you free breakfast. Let me, especially if it's okay with my manager or whatever. And I'll say, do you want a later check? Especially if it's like a 3-day weekend, like Martin Luther King just passed and, they here for the weekend. I'm like, oh, you want a 1 p.m., 2 p.m. checkout? That won't hurt the hotel operationally, because we can
What
still
are some
flip
things
the room.
people can ask for that they're not aware they can ask for and probably get? Because I'm one of the people, at least when I was working in the city, I would not check into the hotel until like 11 p.m. And I'm like, bruh, now I got to get up for work at 5 and then I'm leaving at 10.
Wow. You needed to do like, they were getting you.
Yeah, that was just a bet, but it was me. I wanted to be across the street from the station. So I don't know what I could have asked for. So what are the things that we could ask for?
So, I know she good. So, they do have a website. It's not through us, but I've used it before. So situations like that, you do have something called day use. It's called, I don't want to promote them because they ain't paying you and they ain't paying me. But you can find them. There are a lot of websites that you can. So, for example, if my hotel couldn't, and I had to come back for overtime and there was like a 4-hour window gap and I needed to shower or whatever the case may be, there's hotels that charge maybe $80 for maybe a 6-7 hour period or whatever.
Like a short stay.
Yes, exactly.
Back in the day when I was being fresh. Don't judge me, Grayson.
No, I ain't judging because I've been there. I have stories, Jonesy, but we'll talk off camera. Back in my day, back in my 20s, my younger days.
Yes, but you're entitled. We was entitled, child.
Living and learning.
Yep. Learning and living. So short stays are still a thing. Okay.
They are. A lot of hotels don't do them, but they do. If they do that, they have to do it with that website. So it'll tell you the times. It's very transparent. They're very transparent, and you can cancel at any time with that website. There's no penalty or anything like if you were to book traditionally or anything like that. We don't do that here.
Most 4 or 5 stars probably would not.
No,
that's too much turnover.
No, too much turnover. Exactly. We can't handle that type of turnover. But with that being said, some hotels do that in the city, and it works for them. It works for me because if I need, I'm in between shifts.
Right.
I need to shower and take a nap.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
So while this hummingbird, I love you back. You with Jonesy's Gronesy, you know what the short stay is, child.
Yeah, don't know, you will.
Don't be a fool when your kid look. You got to know what it is, so you know to cut the bullshit when your kids try to pull one over on you. I use for delayed flights and whatnot. Okay. Yes. Yup. Those 4 hours made it do what it do. Home in time for curfew. Grayson, thank you so much. Appreciate
Of course.
I can't wait
Anytime.
to have you
Anything for
on
you, Jonesy.
Local Love so we can find out what you're doing for your own personal business.
Yes.
And
This Wednesday, I reached out to you, so when you have time, we'll
okay. All right. Well, thank you for supporting Jonesy in the morning. I appreciate you so.
I'll be in the chat.
Okay. Look, and stop working so hard. Why? He's not.
You gotta,
Right.
It's a tough economy out here. You got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you, Jonesy.
Thank you, Boo. Talk soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. That was Mr. Grayson, everybody. Yay. Good morning, T-Neck. Anita. So look, I packaged your stuff to send. And I put a note saying I'm dropping it to your house. And I was going to send Shay, but he had to train because I forgot he had camp on Saturday. Long story short, your shit is still in my backseat. I probably won't get it to you today, but it's so in your backseat, and I have a personal note in there for you explaining. Show the kids some grace. So I apologize, but yours was one. You and Mr. Crawford. Imagine this. I got to drop his off at Bergen Catholic. I asked Shay, I said, Shay, you want to drop it off? He was like, they're always closed anyway. They're not going to be open probably for all week. That's what I loved about Bergen. Thank you, Anita. Yeah, I was going to drop it myself and be like, girl, what you got to drink? Move out the way, let me in. No, I got clothes all everywhere. Child, I don't care about none of that. That was fun. Thank you again. Wait, let me get my applause. Thank you, Mr. Grayson. Thank you so much for being our guest this morning on All Up in Your Pockets. We have time for another one, but I don't want to wear it out. So sometimes we just be too damn nosy for our own good. Tracy, right? This show is definitely growing. It's coming along, right, Giddy? Everybody thank Mr. Grayson for sharing while on the clock. Sharing and being daring. Do I get personal delivery to North Brunswick? Yeah, you will. So I can save that shipping. It just depends on when I'm going to be down there. But wait, no, Dwayne, I think I sent. Did you already order? Hold on. Let me see if I sent your stuff. Please hold. Oh, guys, I'm sorry if I'm ever rude or dismissive. It's because I try to be so accommodating all the time. But when people go too hard, it gets on my nerves. And then I start getting snippy and snappy. No, you didn't order yet. See, Anita, look how I didn't even have my list and I remembered the name. So, Dwayne, I don't know. You didn't order yet. So it depends. We have price changes, people. If you're getting 2 hoodies, if you're getting a Jonesy in the Morning hoodie and a Pink Champ hoodie, or 2 of one hoodie and a tee, that price is, I think, $125, with shipping included. Because what I learned after I did my first shipment this weekend is that I made probably like $1.15. So I have to come up to support the shipping costs and the manufacturing costs. If you get 2 tees and 1 hoodie, I think we said that price was $85. We'll have the list and then we'll put it on the banner because I can't. It's too much in my mind. I can't figure all that shit out right now. Hi, Mr. Curtis. Yes, the hoodies went out. It depends on your size. Mr. Curtis, I didn't have your size. I'm sorry. And I put a note. I'm saying I don't have the double XL. I'm waiting for the shipment. I had to wait to see. I wanted to do a shipment with all the sizes I needed because I didn't expect these things to go that fast. So I didn't have a big inventory when I started. So I'm sorry you didn't have it for your trip. It'll be here when you get back. I'm also going to get some white Pink Champ hoodies because spring is coming. And if raise the chair up so that I'm in the middle of the screen. I can do that. Hold on. Ooh, look, and the banner almost fell on my head. Is that better? Is that better? Oh, is that now? My head is cut off. How you cutting? How you headless horseman? Is that better? Because my knees are like all the way in the table now. Thank you. Lucy B coming in here as producer, regulating shit. 2 hoodies and 1 t-shirt. Thank you, Kim. It's $125. Dwayne, don't come in here with all the semantics, Dwayne. Just email me your information. The email address runs across the screen. That is the email address for all things Jonesy, until otherwise noted. And as soon as I get your size, what size are you? 2 hoodies and a t-shirt is $125. 2 t-shirts and a hoodie is $100. Is a buck. Two t-shirts, $50. Well, that was the problem because he's charging me to make the tees. All right, $15 each. 30, and then the shipping, the lowest shipping, depending on where it's going, is $10. So that's 30 plus 10, 40. So I make $10. Okay, I'm fine with that. I don't really care. Again. Thank you, Elaine. Oh, thank you to help with the shipping. Thank you, friend. The banner, huh? We still doing salaries? Wait, am I that far back? 1 hoodie and 1 t-shirt. Is that right math? I don't care. I don't care. This is confusing. I'm a music person. I can't do all the number stuff. Like, if you put the runner at the top, everyone can see the t-shirt, market your brand. Oh, that's not how it works though, Keish. So that's why I have the t-shirt here. And occasionally, so I don't want to be a merch-driven show. I just put it up. But thank you for the suggestion, Keish. This is the Pink Champ hoodie. I don't want to become an infomercial show. So I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know. Can you see it, Giddy? The comment covers it? Oh, all right. So let me. Can you see it now? No. I can't go no taller than this. Without. Yeah, go to 90s again. Stop. This is the best it gets. Thank you. Thank you. You know who designed this shirt? My editor from Pix 11 that did my Clear My Name talk show. Thank you, Hummingbird. Keisha, yep, I'm a brand. I'm a brand. I'm a brand. I'll take your brand. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, back to the show. What else happened this weekend that I must talk to you guys about? Let me see. We talked about the killing in Minneapolis. I don't know why Minneapolis is under attack. Why? Is this their way of clapping back at all the attention and all the changes that came to be because of George Floyd? So now they kind of want to undo that with all this vigilante violence? Could that be it? Because why them? Minneapolis don't bother, Minnesota don't bother no fucking body. Wait, was Yvette Michelle supposed to call in today? Wait, I think she is. Hold on. I think Yvette was supposed to call in. Let me see. I think she said 9 or 9:30. Can't you see doing to me? Make me go crazy. Da, 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 da. Oh, so fine. Going crazy. She's got new music overseas. Got a whole new record label. They're like making her stuff dance music. Yeah, how you killing a nurse? Not that even if you're not a nurse, you deserve to be clipped. Oh yeah, she can't, I guess. You probably full into what you're doing. So if you get this, text me and I'll send you the link. And if not, let's just schedule it for tomorrow. All right. Love you, sis. Bye. How much is for you to ship to Texas? I think it's the same. The lightest weight was $10. The highest weight with the hoodie and a t-shirt came up to like $13. So I don't. And I was shipping to Missouri. Shout out to Elena Hardy. And I was shipping to, that was the farthest. So I don't know about Texas. But Nikita, Sabrina, let me tell you. Julian from Bayonne, I have to get your Pink Champ hoodie in a medium. I ran out. I got Yonkers here. I'm going to drop off Teaneck. I might drop off Trenton. No, I mailed Trenton already. The biggest, wait. Oh, I know who this is. Okay. Jugies. That's Julian Guilford. Okay. You're Bayonne. Okay. Cheryl Coy, I need your address. The Pink Champ medium hoodies I ran out of. Pink Champ double XL ran out of. Never had small. That's very rare. Diane, I sent yours. And like I said, some people got half their orders because I have the t-shirts or the Pink Champ hoodies and not both of your sizes. So just show the kid a little grace. Can I put my chair back down now? I feel. Thank you. It has nothing to do with immigration. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Elaine said, how you, Jersey City? How you? I'm bummed that Tati B did not make it on Check for Life. I'm bummed. And I couldn't go hard for her because I was connected to the auditions. Because I was going to do a full press promotion. And he was like, you can't, it compromises the integrity of the show. Meanwhile, I'm just a little bitch ass judge for the auditions. I'm not even like part of the, but I'm working on an angle. You know that I am. I'm going to find my way in there. Giddy, we got to hatch a plan. We got to hatch a plan because if I get in, you in. And if we get in, y'all in. So let's all hatch a plan on how I can get in on a check for life. Like maybe I could be their street person and go, what do you think about tonight's episode? Don't you think that so-and-so cheated? And wouldn't you feel away? And that, right? In the and social media, in those streets, correspondent. I'm tired of being in the streets. I need to be main stage. Let me lift my chair back up. The hell? I've been corresponding since I began with Source All Access. I'm tired of interviewing motherfuckers. I need to be on that stage, not doing shit like J-Lo and judging people that actually can sing when I know I can't. That's the crazy of it all. How was she ever a judge on American Idol? Jennifer Lopez. How? This is why the government is able to bamboozle you now. Because they said, if y'all let J-Lo be a judge of singing 10 years ago, y'all ain't got nothing on ice in Project 2025. You guys will go for anything. I'll go for anything from you. You set yourselves up. They saw the stupid. They saw the stupid. That was those of y'all. I know. How do I make that all? It's true. Who want to battle? Who want to battle that thought? Who wants to come up and battle me and give an opposing? Benny Medina is her manager. I know, but still, how you get the most non-singingest bitch to vote on people that actually all of those contestants sing down? And that's an insult. That's a smack in the face. You want me to act like I don't see what I'm seeing and I don't hear what the fuck I heard? That whisper Ashanti shit. Fuck on. J-Lo was worse than Paula. Well, Paula was a dancing bitch. Paula was a dancing ass. Paula nailed it. She knew she wasn't a strong singer, but in the realm of performance and what it takes to be a star and to sustain in the business, Paula had that acumen, in my opinion. And she was attached to the acumen king. J-Lo, what? Did he? Like, because you was like, what? What? Mm-mm. You don't get the entitlement because of proximity. Fuck out of here. Fuck all the way out of here. Janet Jackson, stop. Because you know why I say stop, Grayson? Because Janet is humble now. Like, she likes me. So there's an opportunity, maybe. Yeah, we just got to stick with J-Lo right now. Because J-Lo thinks she's still, you know. If it was up to me and I had a singing show, I would have a record executive, a radio personality, and a singer. Yeah, it was supposed to be Angie. She was the first cast of American Idol. She was the first cast. It was her, Simon, Randy. It was Angie. And she shut them down because she was pregnant by Nokia. I can't get low enough. Ugh. I gotta just die all the way. I'm gonna knock the banner down too. Don't do it because that bitch will go. She shut them down after Hot 97 worked all them back angles with the network to get Angie that job. And she shut them down because she was pregnant by Nokia with the black nail polish. And she said it's because she didn't want to dash people's dreams. That I can respect. But you didn't have to. That was Simon's role. You could have been nicey and wound up with a check for life. But apparently she got one anyway in radio. So let me shut the fuck up because she keep a job wherein She keeps a job wearing bitches like me and Wendy get censored. Anyway, I love you too, T. But next time you got to come up, when you say you want to do all up in your pockets, you got to send me your email address. Don't I have your phone number in here? Let me see. Because even if you just text it to me privately. Nope. I don't have it. So now you just email me at that email address, your email address or your contact. So next time we do all up in your pockets, I can just freaking send you the link, please. Mark Frazier, how you late? Nope. You need to come up and tell everybody your reason for being late. I tried to give you my number a long time ago, but you ain't want it. Nigga, don't start yo shit. You said you wanted to do all up in your pockets. How else we going to connect? When you asked a long time ago, did I not want it? Why did I not want it? Because we ain't never been on that type of energy exchange. So why didn't I want it? You probably was asking for it in the middle of my freaking reindeer dance or my fur costume changes. So look, we can do the birthday celebrations, but how about they flagged my page for playing my song? They snatched me from being monetized because I play the birthday song every day. And then I said, I wrote, performed, produced, this is my song. And they were like, nope. Because it's cold stuff with Lady and the Tramp. So I don't know how we're going to get around that unless maybe I can just edit this out after the show. So I need to play the birthday song. Hold on. Let me get Jay's speaker. I'll be right back. Because we got to celebrate. If there's birthdays, y'all better get them right. Because I'm about to do the birthdays and carry my ass back to bed. This martini is making me sleepy. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to edit it out. I wonder where Jalen's speaker is. Because he felt like he had to bring it home. And usually that means they lost shit. Hold on, let me get the song. By the way, guys, please download the birthday song. It's called Let's Play. Hold on. One woman showness.
Best birthday son, put your hands up. Best birthday son, put your hands up. Best birthday son, put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Oh, I think the battery's dying. Yep, battery's almost dead. Hold on. I want to do my little life. All the links I go to for y'all.
Jonesy, you know I don't like coming up on the screen, but you don't hear your song playing?
I don't, but if they do, that's fine.
Yeah,
but I still got to charge the speaker for him.
Oh.
Because later he's going to get this. Happy anniversary, Tracy Scales. Happy birthday, Aquarians. You know why you're special to me? Because for the most part, you guys, you want fairness. You want betterment for the world. So we salute Aquarians today. And what up? Happy birthday, Kim's little sister Rachel. Oh, that's Kim that's celebrating the anniversary. I thought it was Tracy. Okay. Don't get pregnant. I'm not babysitting. She's like, I don't trust you anyway. Tracy, just get into it. Celebrate it. Happy birthday, Tracy Davis. Happy 51. Happy anniversary. I made a mistake. Look, I'm doing the best I can. Who else's birthday? Come on, get it in now while you can. Happy anniversary, Kim and your husband. Thank you, Tranquil. This song is available. Download on all the streaming platforms. Please support. And ask your DJ to play it. They all got it. They just waiting for y'all to request. I hear it too. That was Giddy that got that one. He gonna get everything DJ is right. He gonna get it always right. But I still needed to charge that speaker for sex. So when he wakes up, he's not. Mason and Kim for life. And then we gotta cut it out after the show ends. Giddy, we gotta edit it out. Thank you. You said you don't hear your song playing? I didn't know if it was coming from my phone or where it was coming from. But Shay be having a bitch under pressure, so I knew I needed to charge that speaker of his regardless. Jalen, please. Jalen's in Arizona living his best life. Actually, he has the flu. Do you know how that feels when you can't be there to watch and monitor and nurse back your child, and you just have to trust them to go to the health and wellness center, get the right meds, lay down, stay hydrated? But mom is about to do a pop-up. Don't tell Jalen. Mom's doing a pop-up. And Shay's doing a visit. So we're going to coordinate it at the same time. Shay going out there to meet the coaches, and mom's going out there to watch and see what's going on. So Thursday, we get a double dose of Jonesy. What's on Thursday? Dwayne, what's happening on Thursday, child? Oh, Miss Sean. So you know. You know what I'm feeling like. And I know it's a control thing, but still, I didn't come this far to keep you alive, happy, thriving, for you to throw it all away in Arizona. And in your case, in Savannah. Does anybody else relate where your kids are? They're still your fucking kids. I don't care how old they are, how grown they think they are. They're still your kids. And they're far enough away that it would take you at least 4 or 5 hours to get there, even by plane. Man, listen. Oh, Dwayne, you talking about Queen's Flip in the pot? Yeah, look, I forgot already. Because Flip didn't call me all weekend. He gonna call me Wednesday with the Jonesy. You know, tomorrow we taping, right? Mm-hmm. That was a good show last week, wasn't it? I think that was a good show. I walked away feeling good. The only thing I need to be conscious of when I do these podcasts with strong men energy is that I still stand in my sovereignty. Sovereignty. And I don't become a giggling laugh track, which I refused to do back in the 90s with Storm Buck Wild. I don't become a docile doe, doe, a deer, female deer. Mm-mm. And I don't be the spokesperson for all women. Because a lot of times that's what happens. You're the only chick on the show, so they expect you to answer for the whole collective body of women. Those women out there, that most of them be better than me. So no, not speaking for them, speaking for my low-hanging fruit ass perspectives. Shady past, challenge current. So if that's the case, then we should all be good. Right. We're always going to be mama bears. Always. They be perfectly fine at home, go away, and they sick of you. This is what I'm saying. Listen to me. Listen to me. And again, I'm learning for Che the shit that I could have done. But Jalen was at boarding school, and I was there every day, like every day. I remember freshman year, all the juniors and seniors on his football team got injured. And because he was the biggest freshman at 6'2", they pushed him up. First play during practice, he got a concussion. They called me from the infirmary. I was there in 15 minutes. When he came to, he was like, "What are you doing here?" He didn't know. So from that, and I snatched him out of the school, brought him home. I ain't answered no questions. They ain't asked shit. Like, please don't do that. Please, because you could already tell the energy. I'm that mom. They were like, "Oh, no, he's cleared." This is like after 5 days. "He's cleared to play again." No, the fuck he's not. Why would I trust your doctors? Your doctors are being paid by the school that injured him. So I picked him up every day and brought him all the way back home from Princeton to Manalapan for physical therapy. And it wasn't until the physical therapist said that he was cleared to play did I let him go the fuck back to play. So stop playing with me. Thank you, Kamika. I don't think you ever the laugh track news, whether type of women on radio when you was with Star. No, he wanted that though. Star wanted me to be the Robin Quivers. You know how Robin Quivers used to be the laugh track to Howard Stern? You guys know that. She never challenged him. That's what I was supposed to be. And I guess if I had gotten the memo, at least I could have considered it. I might not have completely signed on to it, but I might not have walked off with you. No, I would have walked off with the Aaliyah shit. That was too far. That went too far. But I would have balanced it out by embracing his ratchetness at some point. So the walk-off wouldn't have been as dramatic, right? But I was always, in hindsight, I'm like, I was always Star. Oh, no, Star. Oh, stop, Star. And what girl likes being that? Because I cut loose like the best of them. But I had to be that because he just went too, he would go too far. So the point is, I look forward to the podcast or whatever it is with Flip. I just have to stand in my authority, right? And not let it go too far, not let myself be buffooned, not let myself be the spokesperson for women, and not be overtalked. You think that's good? You think that's good enough? You think that's safe? Flip loves me. I already know that. He's not going to let danger come to me on my brand. Nick Music, right. You get it. You understand. Let me post your comment in case people can't see it. Robin was so annoying. Yeah, like, and back then, because she was a Black woman in that white world, Howard Stern, they thought that she reflected all of our opinions. And they always go to the Black person that's their friend and assume that we're all like that. No, that's the only Black person you have access to. In most cases, your Black friend wasn't even outside. So your Black friend does not speak for the culture because your Black friend was doing Girl Scout shit with you. Not that Girl Scout equals white shit. I'm just saying. And not that white shit is bad shit. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to come over in your bar mitzvah world. So put some respect on my Black world. Yes. Oh, celebrity birthday shout outs. So Giddy, I think you're gonna have to bring the music back. Let me do the celebrity birthdays. Tracy, it was in my DM. Let me. Oh, did y'all see Tracy Morgan? Because I went into Tracy for her name and I said, did you see him? I don't want to say clown, but put his childhood friend in his place. And everybody should be able to relate. When people treat you, I don't care how old we were, how young we were, you remember, you still carry those fucking scars from elementary school, middle school, high school, college, first job, important job, maid of honor, all the important milestones in your motherfucking life, your parents' funerals. You remember how people betrayed you, didn't stand up for you, didn't do right by you, or tried to bully you, right? So he was coming out of an event, a game, I think it was. And somebody came over and was like, Tracy, you remember me? And he was like, yeah, I remember you. He was like, help me out, I'm homeless. He said, no, because I remember you. Bow, bitch. Bow, bitch. Stop expecting us to always have to take the high road. I'm tired of high roading it. And he said that on the camera. He was like, nah, I do remember you. Nah, fuck out of here. Something to that effect. That resonated. Don't come around thinking I'm supposed to feel sorry for you. Let me tell you something. There's this bitch that I went to high school with. Her name is Sean. I'm going to say her last name because the bitch is probably in with her thirsty ass. At some point, she befriended my ex-husband. And I don't even know how, except that they're both wannabes and probably feel like because they're both pretty. Yep, I said they're both pretty. That entitles them to some sort of I don't know, some respect, right? We were friends freshman year. She got pregnant while we were in high school. I don't remember if it was freshman year, sophomore. All I know is she got pregnant when she wasn't supposed to. I mean, obviously God said otherwise, but the stigma that I lived in, the stigma I grew up around in the Story Projects, you wasn't supposed to be getting pregnant in high school. She got pregnant in high school, and we still loved on her. We still loved on her. We acted like we didn't see the pregnancy. We acted like, oh, it's all good. You know, I'll wait for y'all to co-sign and respond and support me. Those of y'all that want to be honest and truthful in this moment about girls that chose to get pregnant or wound up, not chose, but chose to keep the baby and wound up pregnant in high school. And you who was told you better the fuck not get pregnant in high school, but you still gave them grace. I will wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. And y'all know the high school I went to. So, Sean, I'm not fucking protecting you, bitch. I'm protecting me. So, at some point, Flip's mom is in here. What's she saying? Right. Thank you, Mama Flip. Yep, the bullies. Right. Their black friends be disconnected from the rest of us, but they think that they're the poster child for the culture. So, Sean got pregnant in high school, but because we didn't shame her or make her feel away, I guess, we loved on her. Many, many years later, I didn't even know she knew who my ex-husband was. But again, I'm thinking they met in she thinks she's pretty, he thinks he's pretty. I know he thinks he's fucking pretty. That they became friends. And neither of them was shit on a stick. So what happened? I think I saw a post. She said something, or she said something to me. Maybe she posted and was supporting his bullshit. All I know is that day I found out that they were friends. And I was like, how you befriending the enemy, the oppressor, the abuser, all those things? I'm not saying allegedly because I got pictures and all of that. Bitch, try me if you want. Come see about me. And she made her statement, I'm not him. You can't bully me. Bully you? Bitch, I don't even acknowledge you. You're like a nothing. Like you threw your fucking life. Like what? And I'm not saying that anyone that gets pregnant in high school automatically throws their life away. I would never say that because my own mother got pregnant in high school, but my mother leveled up. This bitch is a trollop. And how you get so deeply in bed with him, I don't know. But probably you was fucking him. And I don't care. I don't care at all. I just want to help with the bills. But for her to come out after all these years, and I haven't spoken to her in all these years, and be on that side, that bitch is one of those bitches. I don't even know how I got on this topic. Oh my God. Thank you. This portion of Jonesy in the Morning is brought to you by what is in this glass. Because I don't even know how I got here. Giddy's like, I don't either. But it's entertaining as hell. Yeah, no, you leave for a minute and you miss a whole lot. I don't know how I got there. But I'll be glad to go back if someone could help me remember what my point was. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember, but I'm ready to give it to a bitch any given time. You better check the label. Hashtag check the label. The fuck? When another relative got pregnant, I was like, hold up. I thought if you got pregnant, you had to leave. Now I'm a parent. I get it. They sent you down south. But she had the nerve to flip. She had the nerve to flip on me. How are you? Oh, this is what she said. She said something slick about my bullies. She said, he told her about how I got jumped in high school or something. And I was like, why is that something that, of course, all right, so he was my husband at one point. Why wouldn't I share that? We was all sharing stories because that nigga told me how he got his ass beat too. Hence, there's a very remarkable scar. So you talking shit about high school shit on me to validate your lack of husbandness and fatherness and human being decent? That was your conversation? Something I shared with you as my husband? You choose to bring that up to that bitch? She don't got a leg to stand on. She was on diaper duty. What? I don't understand it. Please make it make sense. But to the point, the losers align. So no matter how chinky their eyes are, how pretty they were, how most likely to succeed they are who the fuck they are. And that's why you wound up where the fuck you wound up. Moving on. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we stay here for a minute. Right. They used to send you down south when you got pregnant in high school. But we loved on her. We loved on her. But since you want to be siding with the enemy and trying to kick dirt, the bitches that jumped got fucked up with brass knuckles by me. At least one of them. And I'm still here. So I think I was talking about bullies and people in high school. And I think that's where it was, right? Huh? Tracy? Say it, Giddy. You got to come up and say it.
Goodness.
What was it?
Wait, you know I hate taking this stage. You were talking about Tracy Morgan and you just went.
Oh, Tracy Morgan. You triggered me. Tracy with the trigger. Tracy with the trigger. Yes, because he saw a bully from his childhood that now wanted grace because you homeless. No, bitch, you chose the wrong motherfucking side. So that's when I went into all the fucking holes that I went to school with. Siding with the ex-husband and all right, thank you for bringing me back around. I don't digress. Nope. Thank you, boo. Thank you. So to the point. Thank you. So look. Deal Tammy, thank you on my son being VIP. Yes, let's bring it. Let's end this show on a nice positive earning, all things glowing, and yeah. And I say he's winning because the ex is not in the picture. That nigga is nothing but bad loser shit. So if I leave you with anything from this, it's stop always fighting to make the optic be like we're a happy family and I got my husband and my kids' dad is in the house, vice versa. Oh, I got my wife. If you're miserable and they're not doing their part, leave. You deserve, God wants you to have mental health, peace, all those things. Stop fighting for an optic that's going to send you to an early grave. The kids will be fine. They're resilient and they have you. And obviously, you are doing the right thing. Obviously, you're doing enough. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time, 7 a.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are here. Jonesy in the Morning is still here. StreamYard, Facebook, Instagram, even though I have to pull y'all from Instagram and bring y'all over here. Stop making me do that. Please just come here to Pink Champs, the show. I love you for listening and now for watching Mr. Grayson said the end. And thank you, Dwayne. Appreciate you. Thank you, winners. Thank you, my winners that actually paid attention to the contest and came here and showed up. If I play Never Can Say Goodbye, they're going to shut down the live and the monetization. But I'll sing it. Never can say goodbye. No, 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 no. Never can say goodbye. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. And why? Tell me why. Ooh, I never can say goodbye. Shout out Kim and Vintage. Oh no, no, not giddy. Never can say goodbye. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Why? Tell me why. Yeah, we never know lyrics. Please, we're never gonna know the lyrics. But we got the melodies for that ass, and you can learn the lyrics and sing along to my melody, because I'm always happy with the melody. Thank you, Keish. Yes, it's the vibe. Come on, growth. Thank you, Kim. Love you guys. Thank you, Giddy, for holding me down. Let's do the promo one more time before we go.
Hey, Jonesy. Yeah. Got 2 late last tape for me.
Hey, Ryan Lane, let's get it.
So real. It's Jonesy in the morning. It's Jonesy. With shade and the shade
With the shade and the laughter me.
Na.
Come on, legs.
Jonesy in the morning.
My dress from 1994. Come on, Ozempic to the rescue.